Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Africa Grocer Shop is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy or sell different category products such as groceries, African fabrics, waist beads, jewelry, health and beauty products, and many others goods. Africa Grocer Shop is giving you the opportunity to sell your goods online worldwide, and it's a good opportunity to increase your profit up to 50% more. It is the best buying and selling solution for the pioneers in Africa and worldwide. Africa Grocer Shop, Africa to the world.
Abusuafo me ma mo nyina akwa aba mesere se unyadro ne yabo modern na share se na be ya dwumadi no ebetimi akọ eye nanim Ginyame corporation se men kan kire wo se omo accrete eye online marketplace be a wo ton bia no provided say eye legal nko ade a obetimi e de akogu ho na eye customers be contact you na watimi aton wa ade na bibia I am very simple amount enti ko eye www.africangrocery.com ho na bibia ewo na watimi edo products no egu ene eye Ghana Constitution Day enti na ene eye eda eti sei no na eho behia se yetimi ewurawura mu na yepe edifo bi a omunimde when it comes to eye 1992 Constitution na currently ye use no na omu etimi by education concerning eye the Constitution of Ghana na se empu eho behia se ye amende anase ye change anase Constitution no ede ba de pa na ewo se Ghana for ye no because ye hu say over the years mem say entimi emmo aye ewo ekwan bi so entimi san so asra bi mu say wonya dwani ya bomodin na share say ne be adwumadi no ebetimi akona nti ene no I mean was special guest TV I have he's in the person of Mr. Mausi Oliver Barker Womawo of Fix the Country movement and yes also Okatachi Frifa Mensa who might be joining us. Yes, also Chris Ninevi or a constitutional law lecturer who might also be joining us. Any freedom fighters, Dr. Ren is in the house, Nana Shady, Mama Ba, or Hine David, they are all here to help in the discussion. Mean taking much time, no. Mamini Kai Emma or more Aquaba, na Yemfa Jumediano, and she says so. Mr. Oliver, Mimo Aquaba. Mr. Oliver, Mimo Aquaba. Say, meaning so to make us now. Let me see. What to make us up?
But we need to make candia.
Okay, yes. I feel I'm eating. My member or more I crowd no so Emra make up na mentimi Emma or muina Aquaba. Fireman, so Mimo Aquaba, any Mr. Nineri, or if I'm correct, Mr. Chris Nineri, yeah, Mimamuina Aquaba. We there and Constitution Day. I'm so happy, Samuina. No, you are all smiley, more dressy, come pa. You are looking nice this morning. Now, I'm say, some of you, Mr. Barker and Mr. Nineri. Most of my viewers might be seeing you guys for the first time. You know, you may share here with intro. Me person mamo brief intro kakra. Na me tie for no ehu. Why na mo ye? What do you stand for? Udin ene ni mo ye se ne be ya betimi atoa so. And I say you betimi ashare here everyone. Mama nko Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker, we there say ye can Mr. Mausi Oliver Barker, one mawo of Face the Country movement. Or no only why? Who are you? Please.
But me no me a cool maker.
We are cool maker.
Ghana send ye nyama debia no na nyama nsesa no ye pese di ejabeshim send nyama besesa.
Yes.
Na professionally no me a constitutional lawyer generally. Na me so me can one of the mobilizers no one. Yes, you also face the country more. Yeah,
Right.
Professionally, I mean, worked on constitution projects across in various different African countries. But to see an idea, my main identity, face the country community organizer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice one. All right. Medawasi. Medawasi. Babinko. Mr. Chris. Would you know? Right. I think say Mr. Chris. Ninevi. Yes, Mr. Chris Ninevi. Fachemi. Mr. Chris. What do you
Right. What do you mean?
Member Akwaba BM. Yes. Where the Simabe, a brief introduction. Who is Mr. Chris Ninevi?
Right. Mr. Me a lawyer ni. Me charge of coming from University of San Francisco. Mature constitutional law thing.
Right.
As I said, they've been trying international law and legal writing.
Right. Okay. And on that note, to know me, my own so Akwaba. Mesre se onya join ya bomodi na share se ne be ya dwumadi mo share na mo like na dwumadi no entimi enko nanim fireman de wo hia introduction bia obi e dada on social media ntino introduction okay
Yeah.
Okay, why fireman ye ka say fireman as Ohini David oni hwan ya sima ba
Me lawyer ni so much that there were Ghana Asante and what much of the day or my just or one prapra or more or my no secret here and then paying for almost politicians that among those who might be and the education can use some access or my dear system make some my person more or much more nice or actual more much man. It's now Busaka.
Okay, all right. Fireman, member also Akwaba. When you be share every fix the country. Say a movement last year a rocky the streets of Ghana per social media on the grounds and on the streets. Now media fix the country them say do na nim say ye nuaba afia odo and a share just by tweeting or by social media campaign. And near obi hu ya ne say fix the country na be kese ama say nipa dodo na e di omo ho ajimubi. Eti ma menko Mr. Baka ho. Mr. Baka, fix the country no efia odo na e chance here. E die enti na wogi free ne nsem ana say den die ne ko ba ye enti asese dia say dodo na krampo che da nim efia odo wanim na dodo na anim say ye can fix the country dia na say Mr. Mawuse Baka. E die enti na e ba ni sa.
As a main internet hard dream, me say Uteminka.
Me ton kapa, me dia me ton ka wa hapa.
Okay.
Ni say also Uteminka dia.
Okay, correct. Me ton
Yes.
One of idea I can know from beginning is if you're doing more no you know when start ejuma from the very very beginning, even answer the first let tampo akoma oppose for ewo ho. One mo involved am kasa de bia o we so munim attacks e wom de bia for attack your mo ne ho kro. Eba ne say field threats not dos, especially one of the things I say me boss on say titre ima mo kasa faga attack a bomb so na ya na doesn't see menpo say ye from be a shawo ni from ni nyina no na eba ne say be duru me bi mpo na nkrofo threatening some the acid be good no so mo hu no e wokuru mu.
Yes.
Nti eno ka ho ma ne busuon fo ba mu ma ne twe ne ho kakra say na me so meti ase adwuma ye die wa e be duru me bi a che say uhwe na threats na doso a ehun be hia say utimi gina nchen kakra so because embeso bi ye be hwere obi ye hwere kaka dada embeso be hwere obi anso bi. But adwuma no de ye ka ho asem say wo say ne ye nyina ye wa ha yi so ye contribute boa wo kwan bebre so one of the things I make can say face the country omo support we chi ankrofo hu no ye structures e wo ho nyina no krofo do e wo mu kra bru 200 nzo say nyobi a na kasa publicly ya na ebia ye nim na ye kasa publicly ni na nkrofo hu na mo support financially kra no say omo donate my kra bro e ko be 4,000 Ghanaians nti no mo nyina aka face the country mo nchere my hwempo mo gi message na to mu kra so e ka ho bi But one of the reasons that conversations are very interested in is union freedom fighters, the audiovisual wing of Fix the Country, program. We say one of the things are not from the very beginning. You can you need to say your problems no be agent your constitution. So say the constitution almost shisha nafa. Now a lot of the times you can't Ghana problems now. You focusing what the ABD acquire monye katashise ni nyina no. You can't want some bebre. But do na shedan for when in call constitution no ho. Say nyama ne bebre a esi wo Ghana no constitution so ma ho kwan. Say na system no setie ni nyina constitution ma ho kwan. For example, and pay me ni joy from for di nkomo kakra. Now NCC for issue statement say afei Fix the Country asem mo kan no say constitution yenye ho bibi no mo fo aso. Nti yenye ho yemfa ho kwan yenye bibi. And I make say any NCC for omampanyin nanado interview bi o man say constitution e dey on san and nense san chira no e bi o man hwe bi but say constitution a ye wo a Ghana fo nyina ti make constitution ti menye ho bibi na nipa ba ko ka say media mempene dey a and democracy kamema nke bi aban na e wo mu ana say dictatorship that na egusu tim nti say wo system ma etimi ma kwan ma nipa ba ko to me decided the person or na says a Ghana for you na kase the opinion no penny dia and on says a system match is a system I yi and then tia to say yeah constitution no wasem na when say you be call even further into the conversation say na constitution
yeah be call yes
exactly ni ho krenina yeah
exactly okay me da se bebre ma men call lawyer Ninavi ho law lecturer Mr. Ninavi so what me can there question you made to amount 1992 constitution no den na Ghana for nya hemfo na draw kwan be so na fa ya inherit and say ye shall say use the 1992 constitution.
All right, so usually say in I say in 1981 and Rollins Naba you able to Abangwe.
Yes.
And no did you and bear 1986 and 87 more. Now go for amount for I can say I say about civilian rule. Now you jai so jaban and see no more no now institution be on friend National Commission for Democracy. Omo born to Ghana and omo Jane Grofagin check. No more say do na pese sign about men kabia mumu. Nti no no 1990 or 91 more. And President Rawlings, Chairman Rawlings at the time, we appointed committee of experts and Nana Dr. SKB Asante, Omahine of Asokori, Edano, and I'm proposals by say intro constitution for fraud now. Yamra Kabim in this constitution now more proposals now more draft constitution. And no actually and abino PNC abino SFC up consultative assembly yi for free copy mu or Ghana nyina na mu share na toto adwene or proposals na SKB Asante na nkrofo e de buy no and de final documents na CC 1992 constitution by nti de constitution by wie no and no actually no and I'm organizing to aba in April 1992, I think 28 and Ghana for the constitution and the Jitum and no actually no and I'm to aba mampenyi any parliament and our constitution and kasa CCIA 1992 constitution yesha CCIA the year Juma 7 January 1993 until hima honor processes that you did more in your constitution yeah at the year man
oh okay all right nice one medawase mama if I go back to 2008 during IE debate na then nanado emra na operate for omanpani no o kan say bi o share Ghana for boss oba on the constitutional change there men can say a done in super or person or bay yes and a bay bit me up Ghana minor. Eti me person me place our video na yenti the we ya can wase. Me place our video no first.
Good governance, as you are all aware, depends on sound constitutional provisions. Now, after 16 years of operating the present constitution, is there any aspect of it that you think needs to be reformed or amended so as to impact positively on the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian? Nana.
Thank you very much. First of all, once again, fellow Ghanaians, it's good to be back here. We want to thank again the IEA for this program, as well as my colleagues around the table. I think the question is very apt. Definitely, after 16 years of operating a constitution, especially since both the major political parties in our country have had an opportunity to work it, there are several matters that have come up for discussion. And my way forward is that those issues will put a constitutional review commission in place very soon after taking office to go around the country collecting the views of our people to see how strong is this demand for reform. There are matters that all of us know about. Ministers in Parliament, should they come from Parliament? The powers of the Attorney General, should they be separated? The issue as to whether or not we should have a Prime Minister rather than a Vice President, like many of our neighbors do. The term of the President has come up. Is 4 years the ideal term for us, or are we talking 5 years? We've got the question of the election of district chief executives. Is that something that we want to see, or we want to have them appointed? These are some of the issues. We're talking, for instance, also about the creation of regions. We have at the moment very stringent provisions for creating more regions. Should we have looser provisions? I think these are the matters that the Constitutional Review Commission will take before our people. And if the answer is in the affirmative, that yes, there is a widespread demand out there, then to initiate the processes in the Constitution for amending the Constitution. That would be my response to what you have to say, Professor.
Yeah, video ya me play was in 2008 IEA debate and nanado or this are and some no etudra etimeko Mr. Bausi Baka ho nanado which means before even coming into office na constitutional change ade bia na ewonani so pa na oba in 5 good years in is now in the 6th term of office a DNT and for 5 good years and I say so one kasa odwe say a DNT and 5 good years na do buy ontimi enka ho asem krampo na say ontimi make proposal say parliament entena say enredwe bibisa ho e de be ntia
you know now when in constitution say na crazy can no ye de ba 1992 no 93 ye started yon adwuma no MPP as a political tradition no crack can no to say constitution the first opportunity o menye bia no ombesesa no na constitution papa constitution ye ma dictator ni omukani nyina in fact ye koye constitution no Ghana Bar Association ye lawyer for nyina kra boycott process no say omo for mo hunyim nti conversations now opposition parties no de bia ya no mo kan say constitution e de omesesa no anombe mo bibi ne de no mo kan no from that omo start kan yen na do no di mo akotene na say omoba into office started from Kufo eba so no be kan no ho ne de no wa na je say omo say omo adwen was there be aya na ye kan say time ye start take constitution some face the country ne say it's a constitution na ye won se a e di boa political class no anya MPP nko anya ndisi nko say ye presidency or parliament o wonyina no judiciary nyina e di boa a class of people. Nti omo no de ahokeka ewo mu a say yet medical cancer constitution say be di aboy nyina mama nyina no ene de omu ndibi no man pay ni say anompo no enye say 6 years nimpo onye enhwe mfa hwe nkop parliament no no akra ma interview share teacher for nompo no obi the question to nanim oka kire omo plain say on the constitution and the necessary on foaso ba ko no foaso mi na say be say bibi wo mumpo a e bia DC ye be yi o Now, okay, DC elections no can. One of the issues are Constitution Review Commission. 211 issues no more identified. No can back.
Yeah.
No more proposal of year and they say go around the country. Kind of when you can say
with them into no MSRM say feedback be them and Timesra say wa won kasa bia no na wan beauty o mic na mame why. Send be feedback bia maybe MSRM. Okay. All right, uncle.
Yeah. So
me sure pass be free ho. Mr. Baka me sure say be free.
Feedback if you me
Yeah, me sure pa. Minim say utie what make us a video cross I don't know.
I free mind. Now can person lawyer appointment on who's a person can say network and I'm saying so which me I won't be here because you hear not this time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Enti kona se rem enti mame ko before I call Mr. Yinefi ho mame ko Dr. Ren ho before I call David ho. Okay, I'm say wasaba nti mame hwe se.
Free mind. Mr. Umma a lawyer for no. Fine, now yes, your question you are able to the amount send be come out.
Right. Mr. Mausi to make
yeah, me tonka. I hope the feedback
okay. You to us.
But ohene ka say bi and one of the things I me person me challenge pa no. Na constitution ya no say a lawyer for document and a lawyer for net ase. And no na ye me ya pa. Constitution nya lawyer for document. Na the buy mo ne say because among chirase man grofo dodo no nte ase no. Ya afade ya adwuma no na ye kan no. Ya kan ho kakra. In fact lawyer for bebre wo Ghana constitution kra mo nhye da anya ho omo fi law school omo nhye da mpege mu nhwe mu yie kra from then. But one of the idea I am a devil platform here you was to see and say any lawyer from Kwana Waha in the conversation the person me chair was a constitution no if I nyina ye ho de ye pese ye ne pese ye dwen ho nyina no constitution no to me responded to all those issues. Now me more example back one say na responding to a question no. Constitution Review Commission here na adwuma no ye go around the country no Ghana for no do na say constitution then na pese say won Ghana for be catch you say bia you hear roads, you hear hospitals, you hear way. Na brofukasem ni abano no National Development Planning Commission no kro. But issues no more can no. Ni nyina constitutions no mudada. Omo onka mo kan constitution mpo no. Nsem no mo o ka ni nyina no issues such as a constitution it me address it me sisa it me edibo mo. So I want everybody to feel involved in the conversation. Question will be me no about such changes and not other than another onya ho hwe. Na make say Ghana for around the Constitution Review Commission call around the country you know. Ghana for do na can say yes you pese yi ADC. And so party some no district level no dey yempe because political party na say Ghana. Nti come district elections there can you party some film ebinom po ka say na assemblyman ni bi no omo sheda use party colors de gina ho microphone se pe party we no mo fi na say yi nti enum po ka yenye hu bibi nti recommendation Constitution Review Commission de buy and say wo bi say yi DC nti say ye hwe ne ye no senia ye fa party nsem enko district level so they dey nkabom ebe ye development issues at local level na do fast recommendation no and almost say no almost say assemblyman na nka yemfa party nyi omo no yemfa party political party nyi omo nyina yemfa political party nyi DC yeso and omo ko propose ye na Ghana for dodo na say yempe and I just say omo de omo ball ba say o ma member me ball na de me chi me ball na omo recall ye nti oka say constitution change the on for so no de eno one ope na ope say ka party nsem no yensa fa nko local level no so nti wo ho a wo hwe a senya Ghana for dodo no pe no na omoba government sa no mo be ka ne den no hwe yiwe dia no mo mpese ye be ye hu bebi kra bi eno na ye hu no wo dia omampan currently ye no
asemo okay em say ayensem be pray na Mr. Ginevi kakra ya wake unso wo bi de ka ho ana I'm say mute your feeding mommy. On mute. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so you can political party promises there. I'm say
Mm.
I'm a phone P I sir I'm sure was it changes, but sometimes I'm too many we are and open hours of multimedia. Na that's what I think say President Bills on Kwana Nijiri say or share Sabona or they will say or our appointee Constitution Review Commission, but also you know, ɔno nso so fofie anto ata ko wie ne ntina ama saa nhyehyɛ na ɔhyɛ aseɛ no yɛntumi ankɔ wie ɛna president Mahama baeɛ ɔno nso so wantumi antoa so nti amanyɔfoɔ no deɛ sɛ Oliver kaeɛ no ɛnoma na ɛwɔ constitution pii no ɛboa ɔmo nti no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɔmo wɔ saa pɛ no sɛ ɔmo bɛsesa no nti gye sɛ ankorankora yɛwɔ man mu no yeah, my voice is there a bit higher.
Yes.
Demand near higher. And one about for sale, not much me. I just to sell yes, son of mine. Yes, idea. Say, Jama won't go and say, Emra Mopera Munsan, and idea. This idea.
And I don't best is you better say, Mama, in my alpha. Mamma called doctor so. Doctor, also will be careful one. Penny for them say. And Sana Ghana for beto Abama or mono. So many promises. Almost Ghana for ball, me back constitution, near share, na say na rose, na pine, na dear, almost can't say me brain. Now, Omoba, they do the opposite. Omoba promises are on making my Ghana for, and I say, Omo ma Ghana for tia, you didn't so Ghana for the two Abama or mono. Omoba Bemua, they do the opposite, and I say they don't even attend to it at all. Uji say in moving forward, you know, remember through Ghana, yam penny for me at Nasi at dream say, and who he say. Amend the constitution and I say you create a new one a bit more favorable to the people and not to the government. If we say, are we like will we ever get to that level or that stage in our democratic life? Yeah.
You free my maminchia a year ashefo and aminchia a lawyer of Kukudam for na minchia freedom fighters a wahanyina. Dear TNE, I think say I stand to be corrected by my learned a year friends Samoa. 1992 constitution me sure say Chairman Rollins more shas you know say MPP for ye ka say ye gigi ni padwene ye dia form a constitution no me sure say MPP for etnase and mpemfo kwadwendwene mu just say 1992 constitution a lawyer being a constitutional lawyer ne de me sure say koye one way sided minority for then the NDC. Because on 1992 parliament now you talk about parliament MPP for boycott it is here not just MPP for one from the day one no now we say Chairman Rollins abebu no the free 1981 almost for me 1992 koto back bi mama kebi democracy by no mo angasa no mo nji constitution in the end and it is a hwa your man Penny Ekufuado Ekai ewo 2008 debate IE debate no say it is very apt say apt there and just say who be here say one mo ba mu a won be yen sachara ye ko constitution because ojidi say constitution no bebre no ano ensem bebre wom a say etumi esiesie ye say wo ba to say the lawyer kan ya promises ne there me de bia maka say the president Ekufuado they are men without character. TMA. So because will be a windy subanya, a kufuado, anybody. But she be a woman shabia and woman so. Now what is so dangerous? They say, woman shabonwa, woman so, and then they will come and promise anybody a windy character be a son and the subanti. To say area boys. Area boy be a pedin, but they don't want to put in the work. I did my DNA. And that is the most unfortunate thing. And Yansen free a kufuad one yanko a Mahama. You see, this is one of the things that Emma mean Philly Mahama, because I feel say Mahama you'll be he betrayed Atamils when it comes to a constitutional a review no Atamils share saying Kayamo Modiandi Yeno. Mahama ye constitutional review ni na no e de betu ne name no. E de no so ye fa because the godfather our man opportunity our be the vice president will free what be president no. Why did Mahama not follow up the constitution? Is it because say na Mahama share constitution no a otumu say ensem bi ehihye mu no enya de a ofade ye adwuma e beboa no ana? You see, empempenso bi beba eno na abe enye chena na eba eyene eno nti na ene no wahunu se mpemfo ete nyina ye say the constitution one kasa no kra no and ye amendment to 30 years 1992 to 2022 no it's about time I see a two constitution nigu eno na say Oliver Leonard friend ko kai say hey we cool dictator or pese sakasaye ba Ghana dabi constitution ye nya ho mfaso ben ye nya one more manya mfaso ye the article 71 holders for the executive, the legislature, the judiciary. But when you read the preambles of the constitution, it talks about I'm so happy say lawyer can't say yeah, constitution if he say lawyer for kasa. There be constitution is there for you, Ghanaian. More bro for and moon ya constitution ya mudia. And you will be our Ghana need there. The spirit no what constitution no ejina nipa no eti kronim. And in Tiana, the Yasi United Anutum, Niunu said, Baby Pepeso Ababedu no, is because Constitution and why Constitution ban a buani pa 4 years biano, ye command call for a year as gracia. Nani pana what to a pamano. The Onoya Kwani Momuji as gracia. Not the cocoa farm animal no the cocoa farm no when you cry papa. What kind of logic is behind this constitution? Constitution no ayabola umian tungu. But you see, any politician biano ade aya baller no a money pano e be boa ni padomno ono e papa mano ko eno no mefa so awia yen. But I'm happy, thankfully no freedom fighters, Fix the Country, and Leonard friends why are pushing for it, and I think it's long overdue. Say about na yetumi me near team say it will even need if it will even take me my head for us to change this constitution. I am prepared because we need to change this Saka 1992 constitution. Rollins no angasa mumuza muso no mpese kemik memenkebi embra. Ana mudada no ana by force United Nations for ene ayi lawyer mo amtete abrochire yen yetiantie mu ana gene ekobae. Akoba kona kwhwe constitution nsemu ewombo. Ene ebe wrewre mu kakra na ebie ni ya Ghana fo emu no. Enema boy a form of constitution nim. Enti hana bdebesi.
Right. Me that say, Doctor, I'm say, comment biaba na me pese ye be responde. Say na be ya tie phone be nya a better understanding. Obi bisa say ye kase constitution kra any dey ya. They don't even understand what we mean by constitution. See ye kase constitution, what is a constitution? To measure here with the Mr. Mausi Baka. Say me free one am call a lawyer ho. Mr. Mausi,
my crazy starting on a teacher.
Teacher me, okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Chris, in a view. Mr. Chris, you got a constitution, any day. What is a constitution?
You sir, you can't say constitution. If I say only or minor emrapo, and I say emran or man emran a wing nano, and only emran mu PC. And on a war in share a fat city. O man amamu insese esete nti eno na constitution na ma o man panyin to me ema mrashi ba bujafo to me so mo shamra ema atemuafo no so to me say omudi asem ene ade so constitution no say dan yesi e be ka say eno ne dan no fapim ene na bibia man na mamu nyina agina so nti eno no sa mra no ene e constitution
Any friend constitution. Okay. Me gidi say obia enya ne ho entiase na emra oman ahye ye na yatena se enimdifo lawyer for wom constitutional lawyers ne mu be at least people of intellect mu na ye na yatena se 1992 Rollins emreso adro say ya dey gave Ghana man no na ye use eno from 1992 ba be sabre 2022 ayi wo mu e dia ba dey na wo hu nti as say mo sorry am say mo pese ye boycotting na ye drafting a new one. What are the problems with the quality? Obi just say bebe na ntia say na dey beti na mra ye use for so many years, more than 20 years ni. And as I mean fan say 20 years. Na ene de mo sorry am say mo ntia se chinchina constitution no ye nsesa no e dia mfom so na e wo hu ntia mo pese aban e boycotting constitution na ye pe fufuro. E dia mfom so pa na wo. Ma me nko Mr. Mausi. Mr. Mausi, face the country. What is the issue? What is the problem? What's the problem with the constitution? Tiamo person abide free.
Me that say, you know, first of all, we are analyzing 1992. Me, we never be one.
Yeah. Why you never BMT? MS so pass free Musa na Miss Alpha be na baby okay, why? But Aroma.
Okay.
I think it might be the headset. If you're using
Yeah. I think it might be the headset. Okay, my man called Mr. Chris. Chris, constitution, no, again, seem to know who they are changing. Sorry, say there should be a new constitution. Why?
Where the lawyer, baby, mamen to emfaman no on to us, mammy. Constitution in 1992, any 2022, it's a 30 years, if I'm not mistaken. That is a constitution, no crown, or your bank crank by now, crowd, and will bear 5.
Yes, 1992, yes, exactly, 30 good years, yeah, 30 good years. Now, they say there, idea you used to Ghana for, so there be a Ghana for, as my Ghana for can, is that there be a near Ghana for any more years. So, at the end, as a scientist, they say they're open a new constitution. Mamma, come back to
a lawyer for me, and Sunday, what happened? Let me say, you see a lawyer for me, look at them.
Also a lawyer is any okay, Sisiana me, and you ma Mr. Mousy Casembi, maybe also Hawaii, David. Roma. Mr. Mousy.
But I'm waiting no I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again.
Yeah.
One of the constitution, I some of what say I can constitution best sana it were two things I say we drink constitution. You were the constitution in one kasa. And the content of the constitution. And the war the process na it me this is a constitution and as bibi woman yempa ye best no. And no procedure no. Never content nankasa no. Na a lot of the times Ghana for or the way in which people analyze and as they analyze the constitution here as a constitution na and you say cool nyambaye the cool nyambaye the end is the constitution no no. But could they come there made a family home bang? Some of my 6 nemu be ye. Say nipa no ye a say nipa ye sojani and also ya to aba ye no. Na oba no ya de pano ne here Ghana for. Into the most important is ya brabomu sana impuntu e by ya brabomu ana things improving where your communities no krana. But o compare Ghana situation ye woman se no. Your poverty levels e wo se no. Aye West since say yebeko 1992 constitution katashi say aye West nti nyama nankese ye ekoye nim no mom ye san akoyechi nti eno ne issues atimidi assess constitution nankasa na yen kase constitution no yen constitution fi ho na je say bia bugebuka na yenyuzu yesi debi constitution na ye si ho no all the other issues cool ne de asoja for na nye ku nti yen forget ye no and constitution ye fa cool. But constitution ne purpose ne say ka ebe improve ya brabo nka say nyama best somewhere ya brabo mu all those issues ne ye measure against the constitution na constitution ne mo ho kwan ma ne nyina nko ninim finally so now on the constitution point so no koko the constitution to the whole country and second the whole country to be benefiting from the resources of the country into your constitution na eyi resources dodo na e de ama omo di yanim. Into the reason why cool man say politicians now figure say etuetua ye hu sika na etuetua judges for sika na ye de sika ne bi ma military for there na ye bet na so akosi ye bet na so afebo say nyama nkoyie wo Ghana say ye den o Ghana for na bedu bebe o kasa o say me de kasa obi entie kasa na obeka nze ye ntie ni nyina fix constitution ne ma ho kwan say wo betimi aye bibia afa ho and then ye identify say e pese Ghana sesa de a and abato no de e betu no da o but say constitution ntimi ma ye ho kwan say nyama no omo de yanim no omo fom mraso anaso manko amanya nyama yi a yen citizens no ye betimi aye bibia afa ho no de and the situation no improve and no nti na ye ka say content no e say etimi hwe ni bio ye hwe ni yie se de betimi atoto nyama afa kosi say ye yi obi na ye de no besi ye nim a nipa no ye resource no nkwanti benefit enya ye ho se oye ono no efom mra na osnyanya ma bi emfa na ense na mfata you betumi aye bibi afa ho no eno nti na yes okay content na se nyama bebre sesa wo but second issue no na make na ye procedure na ye de besesa no
yes
na because gofudodo no enhwe procedure no ho yie nti no eya na mo ka se ade na mo nka se amendment na de bia mo can change and then me chirichiri mo mankrofo atiase ohwe first process na ye 2010 na yes ye be constitution review me boy but President Mills the constitution review commission share ho no or use part of the concurrent constitution be a no commission of inquiry. Na sa commission of inquiry process no, the Supreme Court aka say the ombe produce bia no untimi fa nya hwe e advice keke e ma omampanyi pa no di so. Nti no Constitution Review Commission ko around the country submissions onya 86,000 submissions e wa Ghana for nyina ho. E consulting over 8 million Ghanaians e wo mo processes nyina. And mo produce a 1,000-page document. 1,000-page document you know recommendations from yes say nyama best constitution we 211 and Ghana for recommendation ni nyina ye wie no omo se we nyina no ye fa nye hwe ya advice keke ema president o mampanyi pa no di so o mpenso anu abo ato egu in fact me ne crazy mpo a conversation for that document no ho edi ho conversation say ye betimi sui government no say o se Ghana for aka no nkwande o mundi so ana ye hwe constitution mu nyina hwe mu nyina hu say ye kokoto kra enkosi aga because constitution dey see ho no say Ghana for nyina say 30 million nyina aka say dey peni a nipa ba ko betimi aka say dey ye mfo so ye ompene sa na constitution dey akɔhye mu no nti dodo na mo ka say okay say constitution ma ho kwan say amendment betimi amend no na say okay 211 recommendations na constitution review commission ye no yenye no ne yenhwe first in attorney general kan say 211 recommendations no who person was sana this is a year referendum 211 times the Ghana for betimi akwa abato one by one sa 211 impossible omo nim say omo de fa sa kwa no so a and say procedure no so na dey choke you in the first thing you can the be review we no we say so we aba okay this we constitution amendment bill 211 bako ni vote woni nyina so ene se na yenye wie da ben na obe hihye no na da ben na obe ye ene se na yenye be wie na yenye nyina ye retirement omunim se onno no mo de be block it de bia ye ka change dia no maka amendment because omunim say ye the fa ho no dia na ya block you ye say change of the constitution ye na ye fa constitution this year na so in that 211 recommendations say are making and one say ye fa document no near change bibia preko near for the entire document near the Ghana for them say you vote on one document once and for all you vote once na ya jatum say na year no 1992 na ya j one document in the sea no that is the way I betimi asesa no into you can new constitution about the process no I be changing nyama e wo constitution ni because you find no amendment kwan dey be blocking but you find no one change constitution there once pe dey nyina ya referendum na choose one document and no just say the constitution mu aye papa ni nyina ye be boato egu da bi say what tro no fufuro no papa e wo no we keep
yes
example ni say constitution 1992 constitution ye wonyama bi wo mu sesi a colonial period no na efi bae nti say yetimi keep nyama efi colonial period ni dia say the 1992 constitution mu aye no ye throw new document na papa e wo mu yetimi keep ye no and no na just say ye pete twi Ghana for adwen ba ho say de bia ye beka change no omo beka amendment because omo nim say amendment na de ye de be block you untimi enko nanim da first of all amendment no start here e say o de call parliament e say parliament ni vote na just amendment ne for so answer na abeko council of state amonso ma tro ma dwen ho answer na de beko referendum de enko na parliament say vote bi na e-levy kra no akusi sen na 211 times na parliament we na babet na say vote bako afo so se na Ghana for pen no mbeye na amana ye yi ana eno nti na ye hu study ni nyina ye hu say there be ye fa one document ni ye tro no yi to ho a no say ye ko Ghana for nyina ho say new one ni mufo aso ana say mumfo aso se Ghana for so mumfo aso dia Me go back to 1992 no. Some of us dey any new document and no ye can want them.
I see. Okay. Mesa so about so now before that my call David ho. Mama, na bo tell me why me about to say David. David, what you mean ka? Say David I call backstage. Okay. Mama say call back to okay. Mama fa question we ma Mr. Chris. A question to the lawyers on the panel. Does the articles of the 1992 Constitution stand above all other Ghanaian legal norms? Question will be ABC no say articles now what 1992 Constitution does it stand above all legal norms in Ghana?
Right. Is it so let me kind of constitution ene yemra emra edimu pa. Enti emra bia parliament omra se beja for besha ene constitution ne boy bra no. Sa emra no yemfa anya adwuma. Enti constitution ene emra edimu pa o man.
Oh my no. Right. Enti okay. Mami
with that
yeah, doc.
Number sen can busa lawyer say. If ahin na so will be a president who free akonya so a constitution no emrama ho kwan say betimi ebia say bia kratashi say ne proye bi won wa betimi de na court emfi ahin and I betimi a start I investigate an ex-president.
Yo so we constitution a try say obi o mampanyin a untimi fa no court e kujina court eni na sem or emra bia wato ho gise e bia watu na de so answer nanti se oni akoni free akonya so a se bia ne term na ending no free akonya so ana se bia yetu na de so no free so a eno no gise emra no ma ho kwan se mfie miensa mu na o se sa asem bia o na se o se mu kujina court a o se eno no moye nti
mfie enum enya 5 years na mo me 3 years brother. Okay.
Yeah, in the James and all that say as if you are sa window no and some James and no say it no could not call.
It is submit to see a party and is a 2024. His Excellency another Danko Akufo-Addo will free akonwem. Na say 2024 na 2025 2026 2027 bet me at omu ye dia you bet me the na court.
From 27th 8th January 2025 until baby 8th January 2028. What I say I said yeah you didn't know yes I twema no
and you Ghana for Empire pa
serious. Okay but I was saying mama call David ho David constitution no e de che say me de ma dream de nka constitution a menya sure say ni na ye wrong from 1 to 100 there be there are some good things in the constitution e de benti and I hear fighting for a total change na any amendment. And then I will more any cry and until say you boycotted the entire constitution. Na you call for a new one. A date here.
My name Automatic Free Mind.
Obiato Kapa.
Not my hostile be capra. Master said a before had one share video because same say no say ubinya and conform moto mo so say or mo betre near man mo bie near my money na boa solve Ghana problems na na enye easy obi adaje a sika na watu atwena or the abet na say obi this man nti e din kan ma me chia abusuafo so mo nyina mesre share the video na yentumi reach ni pa say reach omo free mind way is as simple as that one na can you page no so there obi abrofo no na ukokoware oba me bubuma bafom uko ayi mesra mo lawyer for me no em say mo brofo no modu a lawyer for brofo no say so yema me mo merwafo ehuna mane wo fie no om ne pese age omo enti se mo kohe kura na mo de se mo betie sifom abramo de twi no ebe mo abonten no mate ase because capacity si aye kwa won mo tete to office omo nchele mesra mo ya no bubuma bafom uko wale oba ana o wale bema near ye wura wari ma ka say benefit na won sanka na oda so te ho ene de sa de ne atwamu wa kwa wari oba ka na titifo na wari de mfa nkoko o wari oba na oba ye onim kwan ye onifie ni oda bia sakatu obeba niema bi say pasa wa hu sa right away se wo kana wantia mpa cho anade no ne ntia ode ne ba fie no bi kura na mpa so adwuma onya ade Well, enti saa nneɛma no nyinaa nkɔ yɛ adeɛ na ɛsɛ woyɛ right away na ɛsɛ wo system but what you say enti no menim nie nti a ɔman no nyinaa ɛsu sɛ constitution no in favor ordinary Ghanaians no you and I know say constitution yɛ Ghana constitution no ɛmmoa yɛn ɛba bɛkum ɔman ba no ankasa anso menim hwee koraa no ɛyɛ amammerɛ a ɛno ne yɛde kyekyere ɔman pɛgya ɔman ɛhwɛ ɔman no ne mpuntuo constitution no ɛhwɛ ɔman mpuntuo mepaakyɛw ɛnhwɛ leaders na ɛdi anim no sɛ ɔmo na ɛbɛtu mpɔn na ɔman no agye agu ɛnyɛ saa na constitution ne teɛ ɛno nti yɛayɛ constitution na neɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛwɔ mu a ɛnka ɛbɛboa ama ɔman papa biara bɛnya ahobanbɔ obɛnya mpuntuo ɛwɔ n'abrabɔ mu no ɛnkɔ so a then na ɔso sɛ yɛyɛ enti as simple as that constitution yɛntu mu na yɛnkɔfa constitution foforɔ a ɛba a ɛbɛhwɛ ɛte sɛ ha yɛwɔ yi no wɔn obiara wɔ ano mepaakyɛ o yɛwɔ wɔnom a wɔtɔn kube wɔ ha sɛ yɛwɔ wɔnom a wɔtɔn bidie wɔnom a wɔtɔn egya te sɛ deɛ ɛwɔ Ghana na wɔn yɛwɔ wɔnom a wɔte toilet ano te sɛ ebinom te toilet ano wɔ Ghana na wɔnom a wɔte toilet ano wɔ Germany wɔn asi aburonsan ɛnan enum nsia wɔsi wɔn nyɛ adwuma bia wɔba yɛ wɔbɛhu sɛ toilet ano tena no ɛnti sɛ Ghana deɛ na wɔbɛkɔ na wɔatra toilet na ano ama na nafu ahono na nafono ahyehyɛ na ɔte hɔ na nso wɔbɛkɔ na day ne ɔde kɔtɔ sisawa ama ne ba awekura no ɔni bi ɛnyɛ saa na ɛte wɔ ha enti yɛpɛ constitution a ɛbɛtumi aboa ama obi a ɔte toilet ano ɛwɔm sɛ wankɔ school mpo koraa na ɔno so ne kasa tumi duru baabi ohun adeɛ bi anya na sɛ okobie na no kasa a mepaakyɛw mpanyinfoɔ no ɛde ani ne aso ɛbɛma n'asɛm na ɔka no na ɔma kɔhwɛ sɛ neɛ toilet wura neɛ ɔte toilet ano ɔgyegye toilet sika no neɛ ɔka yɛ sɛ wɔn ho adeɛ bi wɔ ha se yɛ ma yɛni kɔ hɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa ma ɔman no atu mpɔn no mɔma yɛnkɔ ne yɛmfi yɛni nkɔhwɛ ne yɛmfi yɛ aso ma no ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa as simple as that but free mind sɛ meka sɛ mede ma no osi a yɛn mpanyinfo ebi ana na wokan yi o ɔman mpanyini sɛ ɔbɛfa akonnwa anaasɛ Ghana nyinaa di animu na sɛ mpo ɔde ɛkɔkɔhwe amena mu a ogu so a ɔkɔ no mpo no wontumi mpikyi na anaasɛ wontumi ɛnsɔre ntia ne sɛ dabi masa baabi a ɔde ɛkɔ no wobɛkrahye ɔman no wode ɔman no bɛkɔ akɔto amena mu wontumi mi ano nkasa ɔman bɛni ɛnɛ wiase mu ɔman biara a ɔntie mmɔfra ne mmaa asɛm no ɔman ne ni daakye. We should take note of this. Or maybe omuntie nkwala, entie emma, and I say omun value the life of enkwala ne emma, and I say omun care about the life of emma ne enkwala no. Or my need that yeah Ghana. Enkwala say is treating kwala. And so me say our constitution me say was see a boy enkwala ene emma ho banye. Enkwala ni ano emma na de yet Arab man mo. Me ba cho soja ban na da so mu no matumi aboa ma ya hwe ayi soja ban ato nchen e de kabima nkabi abade a wasan kwala kasa muti o musu ye de kwala ye child labor e wo Ghana but nobody is fighting for them even if you ukosa obe fight am omo a obi anu obetie ade a ebeboa oman o de say oman ne payifo mo di anim ama mo boto maye ma de ye dem ka krrr ya kwaje atum ebia ne na say sie no President person to na catch ma or the 1% na tum be ba 1 adwuma ye 4 dia yes 4%. You see? And here amamra beba e be treat the whole country no so yes enwumasua ni o so we fratan ni o wo go school na wan go school sana mpese bichim mumi edunu nyina no emra ne be treat mu the same and they se woni me be ya adwe a ye kokot sesi a obi a oye adwuma wa ban sesi a me catch plane hopeless ado yenom ne mahama manom ne ase edukatia mo no o ma me ate ase se bibi kokko sesi a despite the fact say NDC fo ni so wo ma ye adwuma wa ban mu pe no me ka tro se wo unni any relative bi ana se wo nworo woni wonom wa ban mu ana wa ye adwuma wa ban mu pe a nworo a me ba cha wo bedi fo emra no enkyere sa be me no ka se dia na ti enti e pemra bi e beba se eba se echichiri obi se agunachi a eba chichiri ordinary Ghanaian ne se agunachi ase akwa akọchichiri politician se agunachi achichiri won mo wo sika ense gomachi ebe treat nyina equally but ye hu ni sa de a what is wrong and then say kokoro say then na church ma enti se ehwe na se mmara no agya ma won mo hye mmara anase wo mo te yen court ahodo mu no a omo na eye final ayifo no se sa mmara na ma omo kwan mo mutumi ye keta asehye bi na se ni mmara bi etumi tu ani ede to sankofo no so ehwe omo se omo ye omo adwuma ye di a e wo se ekokope constitution bi a ebe bie light ede ato or the say ya judge fo ne wan fo no so say so obi de na semba ese ehwe ne edi manipa ne say oye hiani de be na sema de enti kwame despite je wo sisi ohiani wa no enti ese ye de wo ye twewaso ema onipa ne nya justice enti wei aye kakra meso metumi aka medase nipa ne doso
Yo, David, wait here, Meda was was it. Mammy call your senior, or can the chair free fan and cow. Free fa, Memo Baba.
Okay. Sorry, the microphone my muting many for that met some of my elite. Now me driving from though I was monitoring the conversation. The number can be brought because the driving it means me and picking for 5 7.
Okay, yo, wait here. Me pese also ode kakra ka ho. Face the country. Ade ba ko a omo air fighting for power ni say constitutional change. Omo say 1992 emra na Ghana ye di gu o man no enye into say ye free ho na ye pe emra kofro. In your own opinion no e dia ba de na office e wo mu a enye ntia. Ense say empo ebia nka ye amend the name ye calling for a new constitution. What is so wrong with the 1992 constitution? I was say ye boycotting na e come for.
Some free my metria I don't need a bit pennyful treasure Messi and then Oliver back and then pennyful shady metria munina and the Abua or my Ghana. The Kama means on authority. DTM Comono Urban said Dr. Ren. A key comment to be now, factually it was incorrect. So, yes, one would have said, sir, you're free 1992.
Feedback a crowd or Casano. Feedback a crowd or Casano. I'm saying free was side.
Okay.
Still our feedback.
Hey, okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, uncle. And
because me Luwana crowd ya na okasa mente.
Afedia, okay. Okay.
Okay. It's factually na a bit incorrect. Dr. Rain can say Professor J.E.A. Mills and a setting up Constitutional Review Commission. No, correct. That is true. But ironically, on one the recommendations of the commission in
yeah.
Commission in fact, it was commissioned on the 11th of January 2010. Omoye from 2010. The whole of 2010, all the way to a year 20th of December 2011. And omo report ebaye. 20th of December 2011, na Professor Mills na President of the Republic of Ghana. Omo issue white paper in January 2012. Na Professor Mills na President of Ghana. Onwa Professor Mills no and the bogu yese. One fundamental thing and kebebwa amagana for akọ yenimu ewo eye abrabum say or might be a developer or share or might be to say China, Hong Kong, the Asian tigers. There is no country in the world apart from America and they almost a capitalist for they don't plan, they don't do anything, and because they had a huge land in it, they thought some a world superpower and no kasa. Or my a plan have a 70-year development plan. from the time of Chairman Mao Xi Jinping, China has been able to overtake America amoma beye the world superpower because we are say upese develop here a planet. Hong Kong, China, all the Asian tigers, Singapore, all these nations have become bigger because they had a long-term development plan. Nebe one Professor J.E.A. Melsa, ono yeka say ono de opelmine ye and into a setting up Constitutional Review Commission. Now Constitutional Review Commission in the bar say yenye a national development plan which is binding. Yeka binding a lawyer for one bro for say be ye beche chere president bia wobeba a MPP a NDC obedi saa amamra ne so na ode wo man no akọ nanim yenye saa national development plan Professor Mills so on pen no otugui omoka say National Development Planning Commission no in 1994 na just an advisory body. I a lawyer for no, and when I speak, I probably want to refer to the lawyer for because more than I do. In 1994, you pass Ghana Mra from Parliament. Act 489, if I got it correct, and Act 479, which is a National Development Commission, advisory body. National Development Commission. Omuye advisory body and omuye futu for keke omuni to media. Enti Constitutional Review Commission report like I said afedie yamane meye se shraj yamane meye se other institution which is independent constitutional bodies. Professor Mills says ompe so mbeye independent. Enti enye John Mahama ane betugu ye. Now umpisa lawyer for no a omube chire mu akire o say president issue white paper on a document. Hardly can you do anything, any other president, unless maybe we go back and the president takes the document and make it a new document and bring it back to Parliament. And no procedure any different. It's Professor J.E.A. Mills and no one say or no boye. Mind you, in 2008, Professor Mills campaign time one kaso about best constitution. Nanado danko Akufo-Addo ya wosisui na de borofo akese okoka the word Constitutional Review Commission report ono Nanado no at that time mind you Nanado aye attorney general pen it Nanado nim the document na ye dey adwuma no almost better than all the people that were on the panel. Papa Kwesi Ndum, Nanado danko Akufo-Addo, Professor Mills. Nanado ne the only person a banner head to head working with the constitution or no anana document in Unimpa. Eti Busa the question, Professor Adai Mensah at that time, Legon Vice Chancellor Busa the question said, Oba constitution from 2005. Ghana for bebre akanwasem, and mind you, before 2005, Namo Ibrahim, our Nigeria ni or a year Equobia, your friend African Peer Review Mechanism, APRM. Right. Omono yekua womohwehwe Africa nkrono amemuo said yesi kono ana omode omo report by so omohwehwe Ghana ya memuo ni said yesi kono. One of the things omahunu say ema Ghana ebeka kire ntumi nkona nim ye constitution etikebetimi a yenye bibi emfa ho. In 2005, President Kufuor na ono ye nyina ye di na chide ne ba ya dwene say J.J. Rawlings constitution wo ba besesa no oko African Heads of State meeting was Sudan, Khartoum in 2005. Yebusa and the question say Ghana mamra no ayede ye adwuma no obeye ne de wo promise say oba obe make sure say ye besesa no ampani ampa wo ba ye wantimi anye no tena ho okeka abrofo akese kire ye mi agasa papa no anaja ye botugu ye ansesa no. It's year 2008 election. It was a topic of discussion. Say your constitution, J.J. Rawlings constitution. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo 2008 time Olusu election on TV3 for a interview. Now we brofopa na TV3 for bisa no about NDC. Or can say somebody says the sovereignty of the people by the barrel of the gun. We call for democracy. He turns the barrel of the gun into a political party. He gives himself power for 8 years. NDC is a walking illegality. So one would have expected. So Nanadu believes that NDC is a walking illegality because J.J. Rawlings sees the sovereignty of the people by the barrel of the gun and turned the barrel of the gun into a democracy. So anything that man had done perpetrated on this country would have been considered to be a crime. Because barrel of the gun, when people call for a democracy, you turn your barrel of the gun into a democracy and give yourself power there. Then the document, which is the backbone of a J.J. Rawlings constitution, and Kaubayan Kabere, Obetuachen. But Obayan, a more if it's a president in tax. Emma president in tax, there, why then no? Emma president here too powerful. Meanwhile, you see what mine were you were a three-legged constitution governance, which is the legislature, which is the judiciary, which is the executive. Now, so J.J. Rawlings constitution, and I'm saying that J.J. Rawlings is a dictator, not over the taste of a dictator. It's a constitutional rule on the crown. Or sad a dictatorship taste, and the bishop more. Saying the Sadia, also war barber some mine as president. Name also more mine we are. Ghana phone to me for one court. A dear na war barber yentia, who's Ghana phone to me for one Gojina and my brand after 3 years. Meanwhile, Odim Professor Bonia or Mubedi number to me a hiding one after 3 years and I say, Wunya anything against him. Say name Enoka say you who say J.J. Rawlings you could be when you reach him. You who say J.J. Rawlings Eddie will be a baby for any reason. Because 3 years a terminal won't mean for court. And America say President Kufodi Bonibi I want a member because 3 years a term won't mean for court. Say John Mahama di Bonibi 3 years a term won't mean for court. JJ Akufo-Addo will free after 3 years won't mean for court. Then we say this is crazy. But a J.J. Rawlings constitution the test of a dictator. Now my man say or mine your first time a yenya constitution. And for that matter, as a yes, son Ghana bill. Look, from 1850, 1866, 1874, 1946, Edibabesi a year 1957. We've had a 1951 constitution, we've had 1954 constitution, 1957 constitution, 1960 constitution, 1969, 1974. Edibesi there. We've had constitutions upon constitutions upon constitutions. 1979 constitution, on 1993 here, I know you can 1992, and also so obviously, Ghana has been going under several constitutional change. Our mining say now, the only time there can be a constitutional change is when there is a military interference, and for that matter, if a military regime by to constitutional ruler and yes governor I can say Don Diabo Diazambu Jaba from 1472 Besine from 1866 constitution Besine apart from say you see 1957 Muba and 1960 1966 General Kwesi Amankwa free famo ekoye ku na your best self constitution bianwa enipa na tena say a deliberating on the constitution ni asesa no enye ku ni the constitution because 1951 constitution is different from 1957 here. By that time when the year ku obi anye ku enipa na tena say no mo have a conversation and no mo hunu say sa constitution emwaye eti yensa no 1954 is different from 1957. 1951 constitution is different from 1954. Ni nyina no obi anye ku ni de sesa no ni nyina no nipa na tena ase hunu se ba bia ya bedu sa constitution we emwaye eti yensa no ni have a conversation ni asesa no. But from 1992 basic 30 years these people when we have said that area say code and for that matter constitution 30 years ago no some of these things needs to be changed almost say there be because the political class ampani ampani nuani ampa ye mu bi yapre ya ho ode kɔ from this year ya hye bose ye bema eye amode a ye di hye mu last year ɛko ye ɛde gye wo man ni si wo no ye bete so by abia 70% ye be ye ne 30 ɛde kyerɛ sɛ de ya wo mu pa ne sɛ enipa no ati nipa so no mu use document a friend constitution no ɛde bu wo mu kom ɛnam si enuanum bia gyimienti, and I will use this word without mentioning words. Ye gyimienti ya kashi etrim say ye MPP for ye NDC for. And when you are fighting for the change of the constitution that does not inure to the benefit of ye nuanum, then these very people come at you, insult you, bastardize you, create all falsehood against you. Eti ema ahodi a de beko age saa sebsem ye gyimifo yi no etoda bia na afri ho.
Yeah.
Sanya ne sadia. Ede na bema nipa wo madwene mu da wo befa constitution a president ba de wo no pe no ye say na Akufo Addo tenase a o hye bobia anyhow oniso a obi anya ne hwe ye ba kosi airport o Cape Coast na ne refi kura so kan etu ade achi ade o pe no ye ye be ye tire ho anwan ade achi ade o pe no ye de na Akufo Addo pe bia no ye en constitution ne ma anya ne hwe ye de ne ko sesi akura say ye kwakọ impeach no according to the constitution. Sa constitution ni say ye were majority and minority in parliament. Na ye ya kromfo nti ni apese ye bokro no aka me hu ye were constitution I was say ye were 3 arms of government, which is the legislature, judiciary and the executive. It is ankofo we nka obia ye na dwuma separate. Say me ne wo ka say nka legislature no e ye watchman a wono na hwe say eye executive no e abuse eye the power. Nanso yakofa constitution a etewa ese legislature no say okwa kofa executive ne kofa the ministers the ababebu manya eyeso wokọ na wokofa eye ministers no about 60% every parliament ya more than one na nipa no eyeso omo ba be ye watchman ehwe executive no so no wo mo an yese ekofo omo aba so omo mra metrase emekati deals akese emu omo ho. How can they be watchmen over their own self? Are we crazy or something? Ya boda man abi. So this is constitution no emwa. Now so akola bi otifie a wagimie ne so ye MPP ne NDC. Ya ka bibia to ntrim say the godfather ye MP eso onye minister. Etu ko ka siyasa constitution no na yenyi executive free eye parliament na parliament nye na dwuma as oversight responsibility of the executive. Sa akola ne no beku because the godfather enya appointment as minister ya bodam. Eji Freeman. And your mercy as our constitution, no one dear, baby keke. Ye per constitution, a bema 3 arms of government and bako nyekasian chamber. If say ye 3 arms of government and bako yosono, bako ya aduana bako ya kura. Wasono ne president Akufo Addo ne manfo. Aduana ne ye judiciary ne si wono a toothless institution. Ye president cheka, ye timitina ha masebio and no chief justice timi beka say. So wobenya ni allowance ya eje se wo mo frɛ their friends in a presidency and the power mo cho na in any case say so mo frɛ wo friends in presidency and the power mo cho ansa na ye twa o allowance amo mo. How can these same people wo mo ko srɛ friends in the presidency no put the presidency to any scrutiny? It won't happen. Because you put the presidency to any scrutiny, that means they won't pay your allowance. But that is stupid. That is senseless. It doesn't make sense. Your constitution, Ebema, a year 1979. I tell you what, in 1979, now we are MP under a year Dr. Hilary Man. Now say appoint you as minister. What the MP position to me for a year by election. And son, I walk could you can say, minister. And in 1981, term of Professor George Bennett, a Hilary Man, budget in a core ya, your touching a year, a ya womoko year Ghana for ya mampoye from the one chief, Womoko Chile, Dr. Hilary Man is so good that she said, Ampani Niampa say, will be a minister, no one yet MPDR, any a year a boon in home. If we say, well, more MPs, no, and a boa, Emma president, number, a bay president, it is a more ministerial position. I want to Ghana for the Papone for Shas, say. Or more, no, I saw Monkoya watchmen over the presidency. And now ye ego, will be a proposition. Omuchichere Dr. Hilary Man Sabu na chiwa from for meeting asama omuka chire no. Enu jiro mo born budget ku. One MPs eka ho ne born budget ku ya. So we need a constitution that will prevent
me no points by me pe ebia be points by me ensa say enyoma we ne be say ye free constitution and say yes free mo.
Ye di kai say inya national development plan, which is stipulated black and white in the 1992 constitution. Our president bia wobeba no obedi so na pale ye betwa ba election time. Political parties in the MPP and NDC. Omobeko independent constitutional body a friend of National Development Planning Commission. Now omako busa say the next 5 years Ghana your vision, your dream, and they say monfa sa document na mayen na MPP and NDC. Omako tenasi aba beka kire how they can help to make that vision become a reality. We don't want a constitution that allows a political party say motenasi the besi mutrimu biano beba one this one that one day then one this. We don't want sankwasi asemno. Ye here a constitution ye betena senior stipulating National Development Planning Commission. Now by doing so, this is how we are supposed to do it. First, we are supposed to have a district planning and budgetary unit. Etikauko a jusu jabe and I jabe district. Omone beko all the nkure wo umfa odoye fe etia encherepu aso edumasa pemenase akronwe wabiri nobuam no makohwe nkuro no de wasu problems e wasu nyina no mun kunchire ni nyina gu nkratem wo mu wi a no mu de budget asha no say gata no wo bumfa na be cost say we ya wo say ye be cost say na wo mu wi a wo mu de aba district planning and budgetary unit. We are normally call a regional planning and a monitoring unit. Say regional planning and monitoring unit in here the Kohwa. More nebeji all the districts war Asante Memu Ediana Diaguho. No man who say problems a was Asante Memu a case in the down according to the district in the Omodiaba. And son or feeding into the national plan, which is the National Development Planning Commission. The National Development Planning Commission a programmer, say the next 10 years, you touch on this, you touch on that, you touch on this. It's a co-election bianwa. All the political parties have to do is to make sure. So mobile the National Development Planning Commission is there. Monfa document no my near mecheremo. Yaba yaba bosia saying ya way, ya the internally generated funds say ne be way, ya the bonds say ne be way. Ya manifesto to build. That is number one.
Right.
Two, here constitutional, the three-legged arms of government, no obia benya to me, na obi appointed, obi free her, no obia koye say na dia chin obi suro say, or kokasa sebio president idin simuna, ya appointed as minister. We don't need a constitution that will allow the president to be bigger than the other two arms of government. That constitution, okoka ye almost a free BB hybrid constitution. Ya for America for dia kakra. And ya for UK for dia kakra and ya ka bom na sebi which we enya krono na mo pese mo bo a e die ti na for America for dia kakra e for UK for dia kakra and no krono o mo pese o mo bonti na o mo ye nsa it's a constitution that reflects the society said ye parliament ni ye nioma kura no ye benya constitution ye bewo upper parliament and lower parliament ni ye wo mo ankrofo ya to aba ayi wo mo se wo mo mra me represent upper parliament no a technical or more the technical know-how. Say almost all the institutions, see a fan AGI, you fan Guta, you fan you can say mines, you fan teachers. All these institutions, anybodies are a share Ghana so now woman you nipa bako now oma upper parliament of this country. It's ye the mrebi koto say ye ba shemra. All these people have to do, they say, time wa lower parliament, wanna deliberate here, near the core upper parliament. Ama more the technical know-how, which I call them the critical thinkers for Ghana. More scrutinize it, more technical advice. And suddenly they are back to parliament about pass it. In that case, you be a mistake, you be susua a mistake, or my money to develop your mind silently. We are no free wa. The third one we need as a people a constitution that respects the fundamental human rights of the people without any abuse. Your constitution will be a timid president be a timid we are no catch us after 3 years for finding anything against me. Yes, we the people of Ghana in exercise of our natural and inalienable right establish to ourselves a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves and posterity the blessings of liberty, equality of opportunity, and prosperity for all. Yeah. To me have a constitution, a president here above the people now or no. So right. We need a constitution that will put everybody as equal before the law. Ye new constitution will be your henny, it will be to me will be to me about constitution as will be transcendent as what the secret for a your natural mineral resource no beba betu na ye no asikania ye dia no ye nya 10% na depend 90%. We cannot have that kind of constitution. Wait there.
Yes.
So what form of government are we going for? Are we going for a separate government, i.e. practicing the British way of government, or we should go practicing the American system? Because now we have a hybrid where we practice the British system in a way so near practicing a UK system. So are you calling say we should look at going for the British system, whereby it's all about the government of parliament, the unitary and so forth, so that all this that you have, elaborated, all these fantastic points that you have, will fit into that kind of system of governance.
Wait, the answer not get the cheaper bampono. My main guy said, okay, the cheaper guy is looking for a Ghana system. What a British one Ghana system here,
and Bolivar, you see, Miriam, Dr. Red, I think you're too fixated on wanting to be like others, so much so that we sit down and we cannot create anything for ourselves. When we find the methods used by others to be suitable, we shall adopt. And even in adaptation, we need to tweak it a little bit to suit our society. We need an identity as a people. America Fortress is based on our society. We are propounding philosophies and constitution that will build a year minor. UK Fortress they think Enti na Westminster kind of governance. And now one kind of governance here, the Borofuna Yasumu Wanyai. Westminster dear. Before saying nano mo betinasia womono, you're getting interrupted by Don Diego Diazambu Janen and Croft. One year nano matrasi jene Eshemara, and Mambrani Timima, you crew no ye fe, you crew no be on Swabonte, you crew near Wobum Fatia Kurasi. Near Nanuma Shemra will be upon you with Yanum and near Bonting. It's Yananumuni Munyansa, a timid Shemra, a bookro, Emma Crony Timijan and also, yes, a Shemra crowd the port ensure whom by water bodies. And she has a Banada and Quafumo Fuma Beshia and Sama one in the account, a Yansa Yan and Anumuni. And for that matter, your true pointer as a people, we need to take a break. Identify ourselves, an African personality, a Ghanaian personality, build a constitution that suits our society, and the other people will also come and learn. That you're too fixated. And Westminster, and hybrid Jimmy's. And you know, you're Ghanaian based constitution. Here, echo around, Ebusa Ghana for. And a Ghana for you to say, Samara, win your pet, your person, the boy, Humbra. And your Westminster name, your fans or your bread and in Simunoka.
You
right.
My free man, wait a moment, lawyer Chris. Coming from a year no ketichi we need a Ghana system, something that will suit us. Me kono we share a year 2010 a year the commission review atamels de buy no me person me bisa a lawyer say obetimi highlight some of the key issues na one more say a constitution no 1992 and 93 there no betimi aye ensachra ewu key issues na ewo
Yo.
I think Oliver now always me answer that question because he was part of the commission. Kind commission report in Balachet, I can't remember, but very well. But I think that generally we have constitution and normal pure one, here in society. So for instance, number of ministers are appointed and also too much. There is no cap. That's one of the things that I think that CAN society new constitution no number but was number where the new can say appointing ministers man bros or here's a constituency the constituency for 4 years and then be an electoral commission or the be account they say the number 275 or had yeah 400 near and no so my sika near there some of we na enti ano so yeah ade me jire say I was say e dream ho na the number be towards any can say Emmanuel Broso. District assemblies, and also say, Pena sorry, more new district assembly. Scanning but not more setting up new bureaucracy. And also so there or say a dream home. Or share development commissioner and okay, the chair the kind of home. Okay, ministers are. I appoint you. Sometimes ministers seem to have and so parliament ain't me near Montreal or my penina a bit me. Idea was the dream so minister appointed minister, then minister no one year and I said, or could you my sicker, etc. And so parliament ain't me impeaching and no, I was it to me twice as and I said, idea was it is a burn. And also idea was it a bit my dream home. Or shares as well. Council of State. Council of State is also one institution and also Crawford New Home come up as I was open about Mampinu will be any and don't want a moment to do that so Mampinu and a year. And the only I say this our Council of State no but you be job more cause I say I was say you boguna Mampanya can bit me appoint Crawford with me to na yemfa enche constitution room for appointing Crawford to that office more you foot of the Mampanyina Mampany small most of Munko functions and man and I don't say idea. I was and no pure I was I think that you meet me I after 30 years. And I okay Nancy so no album to say Auditor General proceed on leave near that day. Constitution and clear or sa and no one say time when Auditor General bit my leave, no one a bit my catchers on leave no man. The normal P woman I was say it makes me agree.
Right. Okay. And message we dear abusia for monum so na me ntwa me ho emra sesi a me ba ya na me koma ma ho na makọ na shade ho na masaba ye nua pani free fire ho na makọ Oliver and to Dr. Ren.
Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Africa Grocer Shop is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy or sell different category products such as groceries, African fabrics, waist beads, jewelry, health and beauty products, and many others goods. Africa Grocer Shop is giving you the opportunity to sell your goods online worldwide, and it's a good opportunity to increase your profit up to 50% more. It is the best buying and selling solution for the pioneers in Africa and worldwide. Africa Grocer Shop, Africa to the world.
Yo, ebusia for me mama akaba bi. Mama enko mama baso. Mama, presidential term no, say me no ka say 4 years. Say some people are of the opinion say they call 5 years and ebeboa. Your own view no 4 or 5 years. The any now free say ebeboa Ghana man no. And what are the reasons? On mute where feeding mama why.
Okay, free mind me that you put in as well as you best almost over because I know we share video no mic. Say be kuku da for echi ha o mo kire ya de additional bit me akwa echi na Ghana man na so yate na ma biase. Yeah, free man, I hope say 4 years. And a 5 years in a day. Nini na 4 and 5 and crop they didn't the same thing. 4 years and 5 years in a day. I hope saying the same thing. President your about so you wiki don't why no. Oh man 10 years to cry on your shade. The also all your good so be you know. Oh man just 2 years to cry now. Obe putu bibi or hon mama who say, oh nipa no or one home or the neighbor go akwa manaye. Ntimi there for 5 years for 4 years in a day. 5 years in 4 years to me there. I hope say nini na president your case on ya onye. Na na do ba you see a man 4 years. 4 years through you went to me anya he. Yes time for next 4 years in Kano. Still 4 years near the Kano no. What you say 6 years na when onya he. Nti 4 and 5 minutes to me they hope say enu moment nya president ya was here nya president or papa or you good or wadwen pa. Pise nne ye dampa if what is so ma be kire ade ama nna me wura ho pa pise de bia ye me social media kasa ya ye kasa nyina no sa ye kasa tietie ma o mai kakraka o ye da ho no according to mranu no che say ye kasa kropo na sana na ado nko akasa onyi ntuma ye ntumi ya no hwe ye ntumi fa no ko ba bia awerɛho nti ankrofo ye di nya nti ankrofo ye di abro pise obo hu say efe for mo nti entiatie mu aye tietia eni ti aye demonstration aye na ado onfi ye kura onya chance obeka kire ye say 2024 de omo be wene nti omo nko makomanto omo yem fi se wa hu ne say ye no ne nko ba bia san ka na ma ya no na ye de ye kasa be de na ye ne nko ba bia na ado nko aye kasa na so no nko aba be kasa e fa na onya kasa ye ntumi fa na nko ba bia mmara bia no webetim de na ko ba bia fi se according to ye mmara ne kire say ono nko ye nyina akora ye kasa sei na ye pe na so no nko akasa ompa e wo se ye gitum areho ntumi de ade ba akwan pese bi sampanyifo mo hia ne say constitution no kwan be ne be fa so e be sesa ye wo mmara bi wo honom ye wo ade bi wo honom die na ye be ya ye betima asesa no enam pese bi so mo no omo kire kwan ye be fa so a ye betimi asesa mmara no
ye be ba ho ye be ba ho na before that mbame ko nana shade o nana shade utemenka
Medem clear ko fiti biara
o say
medem clear.
Okay, all right. Obi ate wonka. Nana shade say see as empanyin for frɛ yɛn fix the country for freedom fighters and yet na say okay. Yetie mo how ene mo nsɛm a mo de ato da nyinaa na say ne a yebe nie. Enioma mo free sɛ ɛwɔ constitution no mu a enye papa no ye free mu. Menka ne sɛ aye amendment na emom yɛn draft a new constitution. Sɛ empanyin for frɛ yɛn ene yet na se ɛka saa asɛm na wo free sɛ yam fire dream ma omo anasa still la no yam koso emo omo pressure say until say on be year free or draw a new constitution grab no yet tiatie
Yo Freeman me da say na make sure impanyinfo any lawyers kuku da mo Oliver me te won kapa wo se boas for de onye de unja mu sa na ye so ye nja ye boasefo ye se ye nja mu na ye nja Fix the Country mu enne nja mu ochina enti ye so boasefo nyina so ate won ka ye tie we interview no now ye ko straight. I have a question to ask. Me be busa say, we no lawyers for the boy is there no way ya you bet me a jai democracy because to me any man would see me freedom and free mind be me say democracy boy me question here me dey to want say and is there no way ya you bet me I go back to our monarchical system and I say time na I have for no bu mind because of the chief free kasa no okasa say ose time na we ni nyamba na ye na no mutimi do ma dwen to ho ehun say nature is important insuo hu hia endua hu hia enti omunya nsan mu no omutimi hye emra say eda we yenko efuom because ehun hia eda we yenko insuo ne se de be ya insuo ni benya time na multiply say ohene ka kira wo say muntani ye o say ohene aba out na wo ka kira ne manfo say enne eye Friday eye edabone when Obia Empia, you dare not say we free mind, you may influence. Mammy doesn't know be any free mind, you many abre. Many free
Casa.
Medasi. So I may say, Opa, Akufado, a way by ye. Yes, yes, nose mask, say, yeah, may say, Opa, Manana, or take a course to Mbia, boy, take us at the whole world. The whole Ghana Friday will be under. Never say under. So if the chief no okasa yetie when the government talks we don't listen. Is there no way we can go back to our way and give the Ghana country to Yahe for no mumbu? Now man ye did your matter. Cause I had somebody do a hen at the point to me. And it's almost like said the idea could for do at me. Yet the bomb also not say we hold them responsible no money due matema and one of changes paper. Mr. Ramo, anyway be a so democracy about and why anyway be a moment fire not to any question I made the air to. Now let me go to the constitution. They're not free mind air cano any constitution no. Young old school. Said ya your Bible any Quran old school. Me metimaka quotation by 5. Me Christo ni nimpuno. Metimaka Yohani etredu yemudu or reform ba this will be real na waku na media masamo me metimaka Roman 3:23 for the wages of sin is death. John 3:16. Ya teacher we trimbasa. Constitution we don't teach us in the school. Are we going to fight for that? Say it must be a must. We have to teach them in school too. That's another question. 3 Constitution in Métier Article 12 Article 12 clause 2 you start here you say na free mind eka mobile mon kan kira you say ebia article say and eka say enti yempa yen change mon kan say article say and eka say na yen sua de no ha me kira mo de kakra. Now let's start from the Article 12 clause 2 or say every person in Ghana whatever his race, place of origin, political opinion, color, your religion, your creed, your gender shall be entitled to the fundamental human rights and freedom of the individual contained in the chapter. Now, Article 12 clause 2 speaks about say, original, so we are about, so we are all entitled to what? Fundamental human rights. What can say? Every individual in the country. That means we don't have citizens and non-citizens. And I say, your friend people say, we more dear, and we ain't paying for no. The Constitution makes it clear say every person. That means say we are all entitled to our fundamental human rights as the president, as the vice president, as anybody. That's what the article is talking here. Now, yanko article yanko say free mind yanko mamuche yanko chapter 8. Medin Kachram say we are all entitled to our human rights, whether president, whether chief, chapter 8. Article 62. Article 62.
Articles now about Dino yet. Shady me bow. Articles now about Articles now about Bodini and Yapesa yes and free constitution one.
That's a point, no? Behind the change. So, okay, say you know, entitled that. Okay, say you entitled that. Me ba be back, we are not be their link is hard. Article 71. Say again, Article 71. You know, you know, Article 71. I was here. Article 71. No. And oka sika. Some people are going to receive. It may turn shorter. Now, I know that the S Gracia neighbor. No. I know that the Yemia West Cabin, Yema a chief commander way, Yeman Sass Cabin now on the corner. Nina Article 71. It's make a say. One or say the salaries and allowances payable and the facilities are privileged available to crack and conform your demo. Say yes, a Ghana for a 1. A, the speaker and the deputy speakers and members of parliament. B, the chief justice and the justice of the superior court of the judicature. C, the auditor general, the chairman and the deputy chairman. D, the commissioner for human rights. Citizens. How does this connect with Article 12? That says we are all entitled to fundamental human rights and we are all supposed to be self rights.
Nana Shady, you are giving a fantastic point. Me who say fire no nana mo but to work a krama because point now we making is very very fantastic. Ya but check be the kakre bio and you be brave men go too low. Why? Because point
very good. Very good. Now make us say you ready 12 next year. Article no constitution is yedidi ejuma. It must favor a yaminu mienu enya MPB and enya president be it me quote Article 12 2 and a is 30 yen. is a catch there and say, Yenina was our right, no, Yenina, I was say a feeling, Yenina, over Article 71 now. Now I sound so I stated, oh man, if there is allowances, if there is money, you stated, oh man, oh it is for them, and I stated the amount. Yes, a deal, woman. 1, and me boy, B, me boy, C, me boy, D, the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice. E, or see the chairman, vice chairman, and other members of the members, no, I know tell E, no, our EI, it's members, Ebini I, National Council for Higher Education. Ebini the Public Service Commission. Ebini the National Media Commission. Ebini the Lands Commission. Ebini the National Commission for Civic Education. Being expenditure charge on blah blah blah. Now, 2, I say the salaries and allowance payable and the facilities available to the president, the vice president, the chairman, and the other members of the council, state ministers of state, deputy ministers, being expenditure charged on the consolidated fund shall be determined by the parliament on the recommendation of the committee referred to in the clause 1 of the article. And it is kept one of my almost wrong about the dear. Yes, I to know a parliament, parliamentarians no, as also Eddie home, and Minu, ye debra our fundamental human rights, our Hana, 12 for no Eka and away, Menu account. Yet, yet, and schools who are ye GSK, hospital, ye JSA, but they are what feeling. Momentasano, very important. My last one in you. Now,
right, last one.
S3. Now, Chile, Dr. Ren. Chile president, what is saying?
Ren.
35.
35 also, yeah. Within the
Macron, everybody president, know what he's saying. France, everybody president, what he's saying. Almost 38, 39. Yes, Shadi. Yeah, constitution in Article 62. Jimmy, because a woman into almost feeling any you say. A person shall not be qualified for election as the president of Ghana unless A, he is a citizen of Ghana by birth. B, he has attained the age of 40 years. Mobadam, mojale, muti apaimo. Anytime we ask that question, say Chile president every 35 years. Me pacho say the Chile compare Ghana. Which one will you choose? Free mind. Which one is developed?
Chile is far better. Chile is far better than Shady. Chile is far better than Ghana. Chile is far better.
Okay, that's here on Macron, every no 38, 39. Yene, this is the 7, 9, 40 years, you're paying the phone circle ball, but I will be on or less.
Right.
Last one. Yeah, quite swear president. Now the Bible and the Quran. I and the almost say almost swear. The Bible you are using it to swear. No, so a woman. In the Bible, somebody was 8 years, he became a king, ruling a whole nation. How then say what the Bible let us swear? No, the catch and say, 40 years, I won't be president. It's more 35 years. Number one, a genie a bit me Dr. Ray to maybe only 40 or I don't bet me woman. Yet your mama Dr. Ray bet me. Okay, the chief me only 40. Free mind, yet the mama or I gina bet me. Nasa, you know, be saying now 35, 33, 32. No, we have the ability. You are genocide by president. Kwasia, Sakawa constitution air catch and say, ya gina, you want now, young farmer in paying for now already 67 years. We need to change it.
But that's a shady. Mausi Baka, what's a maker? Mausi Baka, what's a maker?
Metonka.
Okay, I'm saying what he submissions are not shading so or the Atugano. I mean, him say either you or lawyer Craig and I say Dr. Ren, some more bibi kakraka fa ho anafe na yetimi atoj medies. Ti we de me to ma mo me ensan na ne obetimi aka bibi kakrafa.
Sure. No, ohinin so hin David ko.
David Besaba.
Aye, one senior program na ye rich na me kire wo say ubie conversation na wanya no lawyer for conversation na. Ye be discussion ye be have no, e be richer conversation. And then one of the mistakes that they be aye me na they be answer ye invite me program be a me say me lawyer ni you know. Because lawyer no is anyam nkete na ede chichire nkofo adwen no e no crack ho anymore na that may be my different intervention but then I should can say me no be a me attach me pa be say me can ho asem this here first one no can say Ghana ni bia emfa wo say Christian and say mu ye Muslim. Utimi recite Bible verse but one ye cry be 5. Say John 3:16 no. Say one yo utimi bobo ni nyina. Yi nyina etimi na ye koti na ye draw your sword na one. And so constitution na ye di bu man na o man yi nyina agina so no. Ye nim ho hwe. Ebinim ho constitution da. Ebinim mbie mu da. Ebinim nim ho ntiase. Say na me kan no first no. Enye kwa because kwase ni ti na agro.
Yeah.
The first thing I say to me beside him. Second thing so kind about age of the president, you know. Yeah, not do one uncle for Jina age no 40 years no hun so. But I'm forget it, Yama Bebre. First of all, Ghana no see near one. Your average age is 16, 17. Your opinion for mu die nim no. We utimi yimu 10. Omo wo come age bomu a. E do 800. 800 years, nipa 10. We fi mu a. And no change then. Second, look at say Finland. Ocean cabinet, prime minister in the cabinet. 32, 34, 35, 34. When you woman be a 42. Because omo when you kakrano, bra. Eja or minor ama young people. Say enye abemu na obabe jisika ebebe wie sika ntino. Omo bo business ya de. Nso Ghana de obi be jai business no abetna abaye minister of finance. And that's what obeye yi akache youth obeje abai sika akache youth no mo say omo nkope entrepreneurship no mo ye. Entrepreneurship no mo de ade na Ghana oba Ghana de MPs nyina omo nyina wo procurement companies omo de ji abai sika di. Ni nyina jina all ni nyina efi constitution na ye si ye ni so no. Finally nso no national census ni ye no. The vast majority of Ghanaians, vast majority, 65%, are less younger than 40 years old. Vast majority. Into a more small percentage, they say, more pet, maybe or mine. Now, Sabi, so 22-year-old, ebe jina Ghana ha, not all campaigning for elections. Not Ghana for you now, 22 years old now. Then, no chill. So, dependent me winning elections across the country. He said he's ready to be able to be in leadership. In that day, age, I share minimum age. Now, maximum need maximum and ye but they call ye public services need you say, okay, what this 60 years I say to call retirement. Yet make call a domelevo need to me here say we do 60 because all ya depends ye unifi wa. Now the board chairman there 70, 80 years, na they no more mashako. I didn't hear. And your age na ye the more hwe. O mo bet me bo mo na katashi se no bet me aye ni ye no. And no more hwe ade aye. It's me say to see another youth na work Ghana no there. To say yemre ni o, yemre ni. They jai na ma ehwere yen. Na yesu ye bet na o se nkografo na complain ne dia na ya o ya. That's it.
Yo, me so me da wase. Doc, ana Mr. Chris, minim se mo so mo bibi kakra kan fa ho a na afei yentimi to aso.
We the mama mboni ti wa ase na mema lawyer Chris
Okay.
Ebre. Wo hwe me so say yebra oketete e wa ha. Ono am say
Yeah, okay.
1000 page book na 2010 constitution review no book no am say ekura no. Enti se oba ha no betumi aboa me a nka mani beje pa because we hwe the 2010 constitutional review no a. Now the three, and I say the subject by a friend is saying the key issue submitted by the population for consideration, was centered on these things: Emubia Nanashi Aboboso, the executive, the judiciary, the parliament, the chieftaincy, the human rights, the public service, the transitional provisions. Sankanana oketichi wa kampesen busa say we ready friend is saying this 1000 page book and I say if lawyer Oliver and I say lawyer Chris.
Yeah, free fa tianka. Free fa. Nana free fa. Nana free fa. Okay. Doc, em say on Tintino. Yento aso.
Na ka me pese me busa say wa kwenkan nyina awie no osusu say sa a friend is saying bookie 1000 page book page bookie is it still relevant in a year 2022 and I say no crown on say ho adwuma
Minim say lawyer Chris betimi ayiwa no a lawyer
Bijili say no man I woman pee or why it beats me there, you know. But of course, after about 10 years in there have been new issues as well. Yeah, or say they count. And some of those issues are considered review for Bobo Hona Mode Homes and Betu. Most of them are still relevant about separation of straight separation between the executive and parliament. Say, the ministers every outside of parliament it's still an issue or what election of DC is still an issue when I say best split say strategy into anti-corruption commission and human rights commission it's still an issue that what no matter commission I can't want to do one and then new issues about say yeah auditor general retirement leave near that as I know the new issues I bit me the account documenting them you say still relevant they bit me there
Right.
Because me bisa way on the back me bisa way because we share the amount of money a call this particular constitutional review ni na ye jabu giato akwa te say this aglam yakwa go sit down o na ye jato na emmoa na ye de ene wo mutimi a Ghana fo bebre no ada abontene no mestre one of the things empemfo we wo di abropa ne say constitution yan kire no school ya papa and until the Ghana for bebre we defend religion but we don't defend Ghana.
Yeah.
And yet you school yet but the answer because who better unim better than what you so and then you seeing and also na parliament if we so far kwan so me there the first one di wiaye or the council of state yes to president for because answer into foot be pa no de Akufo-Addo particularly a yewo 11 years a foot be no de ama and so these are people who are paid to do a job. If you are paid to do a job but you work accordingly 1 year you money free one, but it's because I say you the a hintayen a constitutional book no and say Ghanaians don't like reading. If you want to hide something from the black man, I put it in a book and intimate we should make sure that 2022 idiot quite be able to me fast through a learned friends here more friend from who learned friends here Oliver there or no the constitution them say yeah church we free more from 1992 and they are called a friend is saying a high court and they are called the Supreme Court maybe say honorable honorable learned friend Oliver because you say honorable on him beko maybe say me say this particular so the fourth republic first republic second is it correct where they use one because me person me the first republic the second republic the third republic because see a constitution ya make amendment from 18 something and then I fourth republic me person do we have any fourth republic?
Wait there, what come what bizarre question? My man, question my favorite issue. I had to be amazing. Republic, I counting the media Mantias be sitting there. Now, me say, I did be a Cusiano, France one, almost the constitution, they be a no, almost a friend of New Republic. Now, Oko England, say for instance, ye monarchy, if you was at by Yankas a second kingdom, Yan Canasada. Republic, be a republic once in our life. We became a republic in 1960, 1st July 1960. And then ye king, Queen Nifiho. Before then, we were under the British Commonwealth, and now Queen no, and a head of state, no prime minister. But ye Queen Nifiho, no, when you remove a monarchy, then you become a republic. Now, for some reason, no, say fair school ni buy na creating new. You're creating new constitution and almost starting saying here Nkrumah era and we the friend of second republic to mark a break from Nkrumah. And then you started yes So as far as I'm concerned, no dear republic the only time the republic no Ghana republic never end no and then say Yakofa queen abetena yeso ya beda ne kingdom bi yenye sade na republic status na yegu so republic status na se bibi simple na se the queen ne ba no mpo a na ye be yi queen ne fi ho a yen bedane new republic we go back and bring back our republic and we continue to be one republic until now yeah celebrating republic day na be ne yenye no new republic day every time say omampe nanado ba yeah so mo vote again say the political tradition no and yeah independence no vote parliament no work it out say nkrumah movie independence motion say independence no kana mo for so at the time no sa ideology no mo buy republic day no nkrumah ye fi ho a say o mo say constitution day but some of the constitution day aban no dia ye de be bo mo chia mo say constitution day no ye be celebrating no ye kire enne nkrofo say enne no ye happy unconstitutional day because ye ka constitution asem no mpo no ye nkrofo mo te sal Santro fi likpe ni we no kra no o mentimi anyi omo MP tam na wo ho nanka electoral commission be correct di omo ye no pro omo amfa ho anya ho hwe ama enne ye wo parliament ye nkrofo entimi represent wo parliament o the constitution no omo timi ma part of Ghana nanka so mo pesa Ghana be vote omo timi decide say ye ma won vote kra and then no me say me spend time say me throw petition my president say electoral commission ye to no because the year was sal hunti wa opese me di udin competition bia me to be Facebook fa udin bra bia de nyina ye be cause 1,000 people mpo a ye de be ko no mo nche say 1992 constitution na ga say da ho na ebo omo no so me di no mpo nso a omo ndi so ni enhwe so me electoral commission no so that's my view on your question no
na just say wo hwe mu dia na just say ye a lawyer kukudam mo MPP ni ndc mo parliament o ma bon pa o because the constitution ba ko pen ye wa no mo ko gina na ne o mo tintim mu from the president's own office Jubilee House from the president's own office no mo say today we are celebrating the Constitution Day, the fourth Republica. Not just I mean they are miseducating and misinforming the Ghanaian. Me sure say questions need the moment you and say but me do match my free man na we are now pay for that was.
Okay, mamenko David so. David, say enche bia otumfo de ensemble to da. Now he made mention of constitution. Me person me play our video no. Na ye hwese obetimi aka bibi afa ho a. Ti mamini can play video.
Me ba de me kan ma tra mo hwehwe mu amonso mu se. E wom se constitution no aka de. Na meje de se was a constitution yenso yesa hwe bio. Na se mineral resource wo mampon na se obi ba ho a. E wo kro no mu de a. E de enti no obi na chezo wo sika na ye ne so ye resource no so ye sika. Na ono aba ne yema ye ne fa 10% ama ono afa 90%. Adenti na japade ate say oil wo Ghana ha na yesi ye ne niska ono so nintu no oba no ono oba ye ma ne fa kese ne ye fa only 10% as 20%. No we no mu niska no mu oil enso wo mu fa o mu na fa mu kese wa wo ba no ya ma obi sika ko na wo man so nkwanta no wa ma concessions will be mefa adan wo hene ne de ye ma na equity wa obi assassin adan ye ma na equity na ye royalty ni etu sika no ko na ban wa fa bi o hene no so ye ma na equity bi
na ba royalty so ye start de be nya ba na equity be da ko na ho na nya settle to che ko na so na e bi na ho to nemo na chine bi do wa ka piano no do na ko na to
ana bio zadi osika yi ansa na minerals commission be ma concession bi ye mo hene na mane mo hene no ne won trase ansa na nipa no ko hunu kura ansa na mineral commission o hene ne nsa ahase bi ama mineral commission nsa ahase
David, and somewhere otum for the two guy credit advance say otum for nem credit tum say constitution no say sin to be bro ho a ho be hia say ye betesa no David also wadre kire wo ensem ho otum for the two guy and say
free mind na bomote ken no ne all can no bia no oboa o ka bibi se be ya enkofo ebe hu sa ase woni omo nyina e baako sa ne all can wan say me say ma ho kwan wo sha ase wo play no me nim ne tia na me hanom emmo but me tie sa video no nti based on that na me dey ka say I say my kwan say concession say o aban na amakwan o monko otumfo asase so yanko manso kwanta manso adubi as manso ho ahwan good ho monko nkotumu kotu wi a ye mamumu higher percentage ye de be fa mu percentage say wo boa saa de ni nyina no ma me kan kire empenfo bi tse otumfo say tu no omo ka say implant na epro e hye na e hye enyame na America ono akraka I own the whole of Ashanti. I have 66 paramount chiefs under me. I control the whole of Ashanti. Untumi nka nkyerɛ me sɛ ansa na president bɛma kwan sɛ China fo yi mopɛ gold atu amonkɔ si nana wei so no ɔmo ntumi mfa ɔmo pɛ ɛma metu gold ɛnsɔre nkɔ abra ɔhene enya ne deɛ enti neɛ ɔka no ɛyɛ mpanyinfoɔ na ahyehyɛ ama ɔmo ho ɛsoro hɔ no yɛntu gold ɛma ɔmo nsesɛ mo percentage na wɔka na ɛwɔ mu sɛ yɛatwerɛ wɔm koraa ahemfo no ɔmo fam deɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma Enti no na otumfo say tu kan woboa wo mo no otumfo wagina fam de nyina wagine nyina dada ono kura na fa 90% asa na mo ho 1% mo de akọ so wo se meboa a omra bonte ne yenkyerɛkyerɛ no enti na we kan de yem emfa ma ye constitution wan kura woboa wo mo no they are enjoying wo kan leaders no ho ahemfo politicians wo mo ye one wo mo nyina ye one empese me ka tintin bia
David the issue is otumfo say omutu resources na Ghana nya ayenya ne ketewa bi na abrofo na befa ni na akọ ehọ na onte ase say edi eti na ye wo ye gold ye wo ye minerals ye resources na ye bema abrofo abetu na ya paketewa bi di ahye ye nsem na abrofo na fa ni na ekọ eno na oka say ewo mu say e constitution no but ehun be hia say constitution no yes ahwe so bi eno na kan pese
constitution no ma me say doctor person okasa our constitution no ma dia na yeka ye fiti say ye sha ase ye kasa yi say bi ntwe prebiasa me nya lawyer ni mama ba nya lawyer ye mu bebre ye call law school but ye kra adwen common sense na me ye mu say there is a big problem our constitution no ho enti bia ni say wo ono ho a wo ho no he is not fighting for us enti ano kra de nka meka say enya ma constitution no say based on the truth for can meka say munya ma enya sa o mo fa bigger part no ko because on kasa no at the end of the kasa no say otie ya adentia e say say na ahemfo no ye de ketu bi what say o kasa o man ye de ketu bi o say ahemfo no and then what assassin no so no which means that they still speak say the assassin belongs to them. It doesn't belongs to my man and they ever hear me time no and so wo kasa no hwe and na me program bi na me kasa ye ka ohina o my man nyina hye wase wo na say wo hwe say wo de o mu twa pokobo enti o mo health o mo financial eyidie ben everything about o mo mpuntu no e hye wo ohene ne nsa tu de o mo kọ no o mo be nya yalesa o mo bi be hia baby o mo de o mtu beto o mo hia sika o mo hia esu papa no o mo hia hospital papa ko ni nyina ya ohene no asem wo ka say wo si constitution no e wo mu sa abrofo no betu a o mo fa higher percentage ye de ya e wo ya sa so ye de ketu abi na ka wo kan wa ka ma o man man say adintia wo betu gold e wo manso na manso kro no manso okay yafa manso atwede there's no development there it is ama pase mo ba betu a okay ache mo na mo de mo fidie ni mo ade yesere mo fa bia 50% mo ma o man 50% adumai for mo nkofo mo mfiri China mo ma betu mo de mo fidie ni mo ade ba workers na mo ma for mo mfiri manso hwa nkasa na nka nye sa ayi ni bi ne pese nka mo prede mo man ma no hwe ma me nka we ansa na we yi me firi so mesrew bechem agric government eba beto oba behind bechem asase ne na no ma me ko fire me krom hene no obehind asase no for 50 years esonwo NDC for mere so e no mo besesa no unim nyansa for suji abo the first a oye bechem hene no ni nyansa ode ene aban no ko nhihye o se mesrawo mo ba be han asase no mo ba be kire se ne dua cocoa dua emeye de ben nursing of cocoa de ben mesrawo mo mfa adwumayefo no mfiri bechem krodua no open puntu amane manma na ne manma ne me yakobifo no mo mfa workers ni nyina emfiri ha two me de mamo sika say no meje ye de develop o man no eno na nam so school for the deaf eba bechem business college eba any schools akese bebre eno no mo ti ye sa sika ne bi ene ye so ohene ni kira mu e mo ti bi ye ye ni nyina ohene atwa so ba ye no ono ne de edu ne pen so na ye ba be renew sa contract na e da bechem man ɛne aban no ntɛm na ɔse sɛ mopɛ kora mɛtumi ato asase no ma mo baako no de han 50 years watumi de develop ama schools ne ade nyinaa beba hɔ eduru pɛn so a na wo akɔ akɔgye 12 billion no watɔn asase no koraa ɛde ama government no wogye sɛ sika no so a one government ɛma akuru no kɔhwɛ school for the deaf na ifo so gye aboɔ the first no ɛma ɛbaeɛ no hɔ nyinaa tutu schools ahodoɔ nyinaa ceiling ne ade nyinaa bubu ne nua kuro no asɛe ebi na otumfoɔ yɛ no enti sɛ nka pere a papa yi piri sɛ nka ɔpere ɛde ama ɔman no nyinaa ɛna ɛnyɛ ɔno nko ara ne deɛ a nka sɛ ɔne the constitution saa hɔ no deɛ ne otumfoɔ ka no ɛyɛ no kure turo do what you say, Papa no kasa last point of ne kasa no, and in tia say, yena, you know, ya says no, and mum the percentage keep to be no, what pre diamano already, you to go to Bia was antimemu, Otum for Jiji Kakrefi or Boase, go to through Mutu and Bejano, Otum for Jenny, any more there. This is a crowd, and Nanashe do a Boase, yes, go no Mutua, and Mamma Fa or Boase Quino, almost said the Quina say no, and Mamma Fa who, yes, you the plane, a push crying. No, my baby for every year what the bio is saying, near the Maswa Fasro, into wood for to a crano, ye, Chudi, into wood, yes, with your crano, say, yet me, yes, having good bar, a bacatos and patch, and the half bow, and ya one full bar book. And Tina has say, and there's some money a yarding, and some I can want to say, I had now one something in it, no, when I one, or more, may say, none other, and Tia being a few to find him, he say, 3 trillion, and a China for months on the Hebrew for. And don't you good once and 7 on to me for no to that because I best settle no and to be Pia was and to me say to go to a for watching a share that. And you can win your best Sam Quasiamano. Sir, who would you feed by identify your cry and Conco Fidini? Young Conco Toby. Why is your to go down and perform yet more Boisano? One who experience or one as a good nebelly to obey me too. And she said, Papa, when you have to go and feed any be number the abba. Say, no, Kakurana. Oh, Sanfi be to go the idea mine, no. And who can say, you're Yataman family. Yeah, you bet you go near Triaka for 15 years. Because God, no, at Tagana, assassin will say, Shabam. And I make a true. One more dear, bro, and one know what they will be them.
Medasi David, Medasi pa. We there, Mammy call.
Okay. Maybe a David, if I'm fat and I mean funny say, I'm saying, the David church reunion, I say, Nana, ewo to me. And Panso, Osha article, your constitution article 270. A day DPF say, so what kind of protocol I say provides for the recognition of the institution of chieftaincy together with its traditional councils under customary law. According to Article 270, paragraph 2, Parliament shall have no power to enact any law which in any way detracts or derogates from the honor and dignity of the institution of chieftaincy. Article 271 also established the National House of Chiefs, and also Ocean National House of Chiefs. They have their own friends and functions. I advise any person of authority charged with the responsibility under this constitution or any other law for any matter relating to or affecting chieftaincy. Enti the miniane kind maybe I will be teacher because asama waka no mrana ewu mu wahi mrana baby a wono na marking kind dia ma wo. Enti se nana feel say constitution no sebio ene no ababedum pempen so bia ese yen sachira wu mu a ede na nana nso eya afa ho ede beboa amede atum penfo anim ne ayen sachira ewu because article 270 no any article 272 no it outlines the functions of the National House of Chiefs and you know ede na nana no nso eya afa ho se nana feel say gold na yetu no sika yesi ede ma no percentage yesi ede ma no mu nya ede na mo ya afa ho. These are some of the things in tia and enya aloya phone painful enya na na oketachi ono so yo hene wo mu nyina so de o manu atum ehunu se your constitution sebio MY enonti de na ka no one of the problems ka the numerous ones why ye fight say yen sisemu because na ka say den na ono no tini krom na ne nana no mo agye man no edo mo gya agye man na afi so oho oba no oba betu a wa befa gold ni na akọ me ya sure say a champion mre so na ye gold no na percentage no form. I stand to be corrected. A champion ba ye benya huge percentage wo Ashanti Gold Fields no. I am say over 50 something percent. A champion free wa Rollins mobile a free wa no mabeto nton ya me na ukọ boase AG a na nakra kan mre bi say ne ye po bi ama na to AG $1. Enya ya nti etumi tena wo ma AG no ko ya bra National House of Chief Constitution ma ye ho kwan emi etumi ye nsachira ye wo nti ade ntina ya mo me ye nsachira ye wo because ye nsachira no na beboa ye nti na na ka ne de
right
so untu ho anamo beboa
right doctor Mate enti sesi ano constitutional change na ye na ye pre no ye adepa a ye na ye gitum se ebetimi aboa Ghana man na embom ekwan be so na ye betimi a realize sa da ye so no and as say ye dream no how do we go about it or say ye throw letter bi come man pani and say or say ye throw letter bi come parliament for and say ekwan be no say ye fa so we dey ma mini kan entoma ye lawyer Chris if right na ko na shade ni Dr. Renho na mama so meba also
right. And this is what constitution no at chapter 25 no. And that check kwaya first so it me insakrai or constitution. Na ohwe mu a kwame no so and I wait my verse insakrai. Your constitution afabi friend entrenched provisions. And your non-entrenched provisions. The entrenched provisions I don't know say person insakrai which is what the bill called parliament. Na parliament to swaba the call referendum na amount for to swaba. And no amount for jituma na abe desire ya constitution. And then
and also vote by majority and majority vote.
Yes, and also constitution doesn't specify a procedure and say the call referendum na chapter 25 no. The call referendum na also yenya a certain percentage of turnout. Just a minute. And see, say what is a part say entrenched provision. What they call parliament. The parliament also by the Bako Council of States near their call referendum. Now, amount for so add to a so aba. And then I'll say after the bill has been read for the first time in Parliament, it shall not be proceeded with further unless it has been submitted to a referendum held throughout Ghana, and at least 40% of persons entitled to vote voted at the referendum, and at least 75% of the persons who voted cast their votes in favor of passing the bill. Indeed, at least 40% turnout, then 75% of the voters must vote in favor of the bill. Right. And not entrenched there. And no say I find constitutional I find non-entrenched. I know the fan referendum. I know the parliament ankasa. Basically, I own ensacray. And I know on my be paint. To say previously not vice president constitutional actually say or chairman of police council near there. But I don't know more amendment in 1996 now we no free. And our head citizenship in Suswa. And also parliament here one amendment first no so we Ghana in nasa okoje o ma foforo so citizenship now all lose Ghanaian citizenship but say dual citizenship adwuma nti no no so parliament na yes inside no and no anko referendum na o hwe face the country for itu see amodi aba say so o hwe inside I say your constitution we e be do so dodo nti no ye ka say to so aba maako bi a ebi o ha parliament be to so aba ebi o ha de be referendum a dose do no man a woman a dose do it say I was saying a dose do in the no be say you be try constitution for na constitution that you was see no e no ma woman no ye de be share for no na new ones are new ideas I was say de be kan ho sakra I say de be kan ho na e de no so share na ye de ni na akọ omanfo ni mama mato saba sa procedure now I say the new constitution and on the constitution in can hwe and you know that is the tricky part I own I don't know now I say share afa baby constitution afa baby article 298 na 298 na say ade bi a your constitution no mu a Any provision via say via a same way a crime say ne was a faso de some kind of parliament bit much emra na samra no parliament de ahyehyɛ ɛkwan a ɛbɛfa so de di saa asɛm no ho dwuma nti constitution na hu sɛ ɛnyɛ bibia na ɛka ho asɛm nti sɛ bibi asɛm bi wɔ hɔ na sɛ constitution na provision bi ani hɔ a yɛde di ho dwuma a ɛne wama parliament to me sɛ parliament ma ahyehyɛ mmara na yɛde di saa asɛm no ho dwuma nti sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛtwerɛ new constitution a ɛno no I think that the also parliament eshemra na bia appointed constituent assembly say bia a man for say open new constitution nti ya appointed constituent assembly no nji adwen emfiri o man for gina ho nti say bia president Mills in the commission no report no ye dey no so be constituent assembly no madwen ho constitution ye was see na dey akọ ni ahwehwe ni nyina mu ni yi ni eye no na dey atrofofro they are called man for no matter swaba. Into all those there is no specific procedure or constitution say parliament and kasabit mashem say because a man for no the don't wanna adwene almost say or say enya constitution for front with parliament mashem na they are hwese de e betimi aka sa new constitution na peno they aka ho asem. I think that right. That's the ways I was say e betimi e sa procedure.
Right. We the answer na me call Dr. Hono. Mama me ba ho me pese o answer osaje phone na obreko mama. Osi free mind ask this question. Apart from the constitution, how do we hold the governance in accountable? Are there other alternatives we could process to hold them accountable? Or see apart from constitution, or how do we hold our leaders accountable? Lawyer Chris. Yes. Okay,
so constitution accountability in there, so it's just one of the ways to hold governments accountable. There are also political means, like this is so Obama banner onye the opera with me at what my MP for and some my so that's one of the ways. Demonstration everything I call, public forum name. Radio so kasa I mean ni na akwan a the first one demand accountability. There are various tools of accountability and you say via work course and accountability no.
Right. Mama ko mama ho. Mama also what do it mu no ofri say constitution no say ye tugu ebefofra na eya na say dada na ye wona ye amende no na ye ngusu eyusu eno a.
Yeah, free man, me de never informed tell me the constitution. The ade bia e woman any bia na we say. Fi se make say e too good bia never be woman ye. Nti make say ade bia e woman any bia no. E we say ye free. Na de e be boa ye nyina ye de ba. Fi se free man awe ho say obi be kwa koye the president minister and MP. MP be call 4 years. 4 years in this one. Every month be you an ka. So o man your man ye di ye kura na ka ye ya say o man to say Ghana. Ye ho kire ni ye ho hwe mma ko wo mo da fom nkurati dua se ekɔ school sa o man we no na se MP ba beji so a every month be you an ka when the VAT them every week be mo sika to fuel what you say na se 4 years so an ye se ekukuru 6 billion e dey amana stand to be corrected say yes sir 6 billion e dey amana say ji na se all kwano prasen ka o ma bi all kokura de o ji fa kokura de ange okwo na se sign to abama na o sign ba o se abetena honom next 4 years na wasenya de say sika ne ko abra ye sika wo manum nkura tete fom ade ntia mo fa say sika ne nye o man ne yie nti sa ne ma ne de wo so ku twa sa yi ne firi wo kura fi sa ko ye se e fe bo mo nku a na amanfo ho kiro mo ye bi na ye o man ma e wo so mo ma ye so ye tumi nya mfaso wom e wo so o man ma de nya mfaso wom fi se ye tua oka abana duma na wo yo aduma na ya fa wo e ya aduma na ya fa teachers na omo ye police no me omo nti omo sa sika no 4 years bi omo fa sa sika no mo nti wo ye waduma na etua oka o man de ne sika sa se wo se bukukuru sa sika no de ma sa nkrofo no abra project wo ho no sa for ye me ya 4 years no kwa no se nkomo ye bibia nka nya me ye wo ampifuo we no aduma be na omo ye If you are to crop on the quasi to omoka. Fish or one yajuma. And the quasan came almost a V8 the corner. Wiki crash or prior sign any eto fu as so crash and gumo. What you say? By 5 more. Yeah, from someone judgment to you 1 year or see Chiamoka. Now 4 years is for pan almost say Kukusika or Yamano. Not the panaco. Now I signed 4 years and now I say about you. Almost what I know I say about you. They are 4 years and I say Kukuraman. Ah, day. I started as a wood dear bro. I started one wood Sicano. Won't be so much catch as a second of my new canoe. Second, I want them to 2 years. The Kanaka or Honono. Who bet me at China would just say, or what is our woe? Say it to my gunum. Nepa and Nipia Bay. So 21st century Nipia Bay. Now more part of the panel. So I know. Now no video will be more your property. Gata Musu, Gata Musu, the man before the panya put in a man. Hey, that's our problem in our way or honor. Now, Musica or by one fan solve, Musi and Missika or my move. By every 4 years, the Missika or my mom making their solve a problem can get to know. By every 4 years, the witman is a second yama, and before. Move it my terms, you can't wait my second mom. Yes, I don't know what we are from. We are Brian soon. What you say? And it's another babies as a net and paying for one why. Quite pure of us, why to me, access our constitution, because our constitution with the ministers are no more with me. Jim 2 parts our constitution when my do or my swap. Every bump paying for also 1 kwan. Yeah, the answer somehow or mine that. Then the lawyers in the good and voice actually another. The young sister constitution a Ghana for, sir, vote none move vote to no. Yes, Ramos says still at the Sukusa. What would you vote? Who vote to? Because our constitution program as a son. I was yes, a son, and yes, sir. Or mine the 80 million years. Or be able to never drew her. Or I want to have a candidate that's oh, maybe I miss a son. But never drew no who say, oh, a one and quadia, not ultimate son. Until forget it, or once a son. The other one that I do could do no so no a favor no quadia. On the son. I was a free mind.
Answer na meko David ho no ma menko Nana Shady ho. Nana Shady uyo bi a eba face the country a udi mu akotene pa. So far mo ahase with process a ye pese ye fa so se ne be ya ye betimi abo sa constitution egu na ya prefoforo. Process no mo ahase anase bunya nye ho hwe.
Yo free mind medasi. Sorry. You started here. And na on say one thing now I make no say aha no internet level no on say adana Oliver Eka say of course takrade na omo waka say face the country omo buta say face the country so mo kwa mo ya wan. You understand? How the internet, if you come underground it's totally different. And then omo dey say at the end by ya science with internet no we were not getting people because men are not baby or no only me ko sign the do internet so that's the another thing. And deny na ma na the book echo na o my den o ma tro o mudi na o ma sign papa de me say echo so na fighters for and na o mo yes ejuma ntino o mo cheche ade lawyer ba ko le kan ye no na ye fa emra so nti we try say benya 1 million votes. The Yadia, Yedcoma, Omo, Parliament on Modia. Oh, okay, say a month for no air. It's on to Swaba, now they will amend it, whatever it is, no, Pacheca, Sierra. And Tina, you do what because you say, Yan Shemi, Nayan Chingy, Adiana, Akuna Bede, a bad day. Now, these people, the constitution, it favors them. So what you say? Sikana, oh, Dino. But because of a constitution name, and the challenge, una a war at Numa, Mr. Osank already, Obeji, and I'm a boy, and it is favoring this MPP and the NDC. So there is no way I may say, you're fire quiet by here, Uncle Boy. I won't change, no, 80 men and I say the year. Now, may cast a said that the American no points, and I said, point there, but you bet me, I think. I change it at the end. Now, teaching it in the schools. I was here start here BB. Not that the Omocha Bible, RME. RME, and young by no. Now you need papa any bonnet, a Ghana mine so. And the RME now, your channel on me, like Minia, Metama Quacha, Dio, Columbia Quacha, Dio, Idao. Young child, your Bible must move. Muncheni ye, Yancha Bible, Yenny Arami, Biao class. Now, I was so wondering, it is there, Pan, General Africa, yet the Yacha Arami, no more constitution. I was a Yachaya, now, well, who? Me koi Bible our class bi se me ba be che na fa me nyina for keso sum ya ye ka kire me say ma fa Bible na to hono ma ye be di na say are these people serious? Again I answer there Wednesday be it me class e ko ye worship 8 to 12 e worship ni ame e so ye we pa ye say draw a grasshopper and label it part yes me na toothpick kwa ye ntimi nye bi Minia, no moment starting and pushing or more. Not that the army no one. Yama check constitution no it was school. May Baba started up schools be no more challenge. You see, remember be a urban, young crowd, only internet, so you so we need to teach them, especially your traditions, your cultures, we have to teach them. It's the constitution here, they are to see a modern urban. Moment starting Kasa, about any BTS of freedom fighters, about any other BTS. Yes, starting now Omun school. Another one in the Minia. Your Bible near Koran, yeah, your ma and pay the foy at the swell of Mokodio. Now, now they won't do it. That means the Bible and the Quran media family won't open jamming. The Bible and Quran is not working for Africa because and no only this way. And yes, our democracy yana akusiboni use. Why is it working for them? That's where the question comes. Don't they use the Bible and the Quran to swear and then they are still developing their country? Yes, it works for them. Yes, yeah, but democracy now. Your Bible and the Quran in here this way. And so I ain't me, and Jesus name the more in the Quran, or Mashayana, yeah, Breminia. Yeah, religious and moral education in school. You see how many traditions do we have? We have the Christian, and it's a issue Bible. They are trying Muslim, and not a issue Quran, and I'm a boy. Yet, a tradition is also passed in the three religions. I tell you, schools, why have they abandoned the ways of our ancestors? And then, no tradition for the free. Now, you three religions is Christian, Muslim, and tradition, but they show with the Bible, the Quran, now Antoine's way. I don't know where to our Parliament House. What do Bible no Quran is way with us? All Banama Kosian Shanab. Mimia, a kind of messy, some sipa, mefu, and Dwana and Babaku, also when I would question about Panya, Sapway, Fabric constituency, Empino, or Yabakuno would dip. Not so it will be a deterrent to the other people. And they say, Papa. We must let these people swear. And yes, and the corner this is another way. And I'm saying, last one swear to the boss, Maka. The way be and yes, also, Sunday, you plan, but the one I did buy it. More London, more US work. Now, I'm going to bus school all the matter. You're saying I Ghana. School, almost on Ghana. We are tired. Huh? We are tired because 2020, no media, Ghana happy. No, my air cost was saying. Yes, sorry, I never to say, one for top here water. Such a 3 cities. January, 4 cities. Why? And there's no work. But things keep what increasing. How are we going to survive in this country?
Shady. Right, Shady, what did David here? Minimum oriented. Maminya, lawyer Chris, quantity. Mamma, find the last question, Mano. Lawyer Chris, what support can the other people provide in our fight for a new constitution? A dear support na your team for your followers, a bit me provide this, and a yensa, a bit me account your new constitution.
Okay, sure. So I think that come on, na eka hobi. I was say idea no tumbi. So I don't know best set agenda. So politicians know who say adibi abe political issue. Now it's tied to vote. I don't know amount will take decision. So over here, I think 2020 election, law school for issue by now more demonstration now President Mahama say okay or promise say na by baswa over expanding law school near I admit be 1,000 students. See, so we are no Ghana has one political issue. Now politicians now who say they may win votes or lose votes based on that issue. Yes. I think that also among common coso now they be all the platforms that we have, all the evidence we have. Yamasa debates no cause we need changes to the constitution or a new constitution. So move say a topical issue na ebia Obviously, now we need vote or lose vote based on it, and not I'm going to take action. So I think that's the best way to deal with it.
Right. And son of a conway there on some your last words before
as we try to make say constitution there, me say I mean say any brave one say the matter can obia the no tumbia e betimenya. But it's not only about the constitution because the constitution the attack.
Yeah.
In the what constitution yes and cry that's a move for no now the public is not conscious. Now say politicians will do whatever they like. In the constitution, I think that it. I mean, you can have the best constitution in the world, but say for no, that's a what kotwa baby. That's a wakoda. That's a na what you are any politicians no matter them bia. Into also obia civic minded, obia didn't know tumbi, obia making sure say civic education like shady kind or say your man a cost of say schools, primary school, JSS, civic education, they actually about the constitution. And none of man for near Daho. Won't say, you be a cause be an FI. Say, be politicians, no, among fat, among them, they won't do whatever they want and get away with it. So I think it's very important. A very civic-minded public is crucial as important as the constitution itself.
Okay, lawyer Chris, meda wase bebre ahia and amedo besi meda se pass yet on safre wanyambra woni ye gina so for almost 3 good hours. Meda se pa. Thank you so much for your time. And we hope next time be at yebeton safre obi no be Jesus perfect na wetimi aba and ya ba twetwen komo. Meda se bebre.
All right. Nyamishamina.
Okay. Mame ko David ho. David, and somewhere Nana Shady walking about say yempanifo no use ye nananom ede aswe ene saa nima no omo use Bible ni Quran oni no ya adwen ananse won so adwen kire omo de sen
positive no mo say ya mamere ma ye ntontwene o man bia mamere okoba bia o mamere wo ho o ba Germany ha o mo wa mamere bia o mo die mesrew wo mo kutam den kwala nyina kutam tie de no yeah, listen, say yes, ye pe o man puntu a saa niema we nyina say yes so mu den and they saying one only say Bible no just be o kan about the Bible ya preach ya nya saa no wo kra ko tra say me te say wo ka enti say bi gina ye nyina ya na mu dia to bia say say ampa say mo ni abere la say bi me yes say me say me try say me person be man panyin na me ba me manifesto ni Needing Capacho, Yemfa Bible and swear Ubia in. Say we'll call the judicial side, or call wine, the wine, no. Yeah, we will need the Bible more, and I promise and I pledge and I dare not aid there be. Nina say, Yem man is snap. Bosuma Mojinino. Na ya bodin baby and sa no bopo or the same. Just a mint memo. And try to say as before no more de nyama no mo gidi baby also is powerful ne ya nje emu de he na apesa we na wa fa wo snap enu kosua ekura left kosua me asa gina na wo snap ekuta wa say me ekufuado akunya me ba betina so yi bekuta snap ene kosua me ensen asante kosua tumi e wa asante me ma nyama no me se me ba na mama ka tua nsome na me yeketa tse na se minim na machi difuo mpo wo mo so bi ya emfa me ne masefo nyina entwa so na me hyebo se mo frɛ me anopo awia adumere me ba beso mo man Ghana me de no kure so na beso mo man me di ntro ba akokora me kwache na akaketo ano enyera enya no ano
yes no
na ye ntwa ba betena so a obey partial job nka samre se me de akunya ba be ye family akunya eno so ai monyo mame nipa obetuma ya adwuma no ho na ye de adwuma ne kwa komo obi enti saa de ne de megina mu 2000% ma na na she di say e was here additional ni kosua ne abosom and the swear won in
okay
senior omo dada ye o say ba umi aha say na ma sorry opetibra
azanko
first o sha say free o sha say free utu for ayin vie
yes
Papa, when is that say me papa ne me papa me say the one ni mabusia nyina wo boa wo pe favor free otufo intubo se no otufo so nyina enya se wo de na no de ko kan you envelope asu otufo da dia me kan de we bi ntima se ye nyina me na no envelope agini tumi nyina to them envelope ene nkwala mayo o man china konya na to them we a fact. It is why I do say I'm pass nana ya okasa utumfo wo pe constitutional change I tell you say on so leaders yi so wo gina kontonkro wo ka bi ma wo man no aka bi ama politicians e ko bi any problem one such access to okasa politicians kwa no favor omo mo go to tax no tax dey mo my so wan hwe se kaya yofu omo komo din kan ye de adeso dudu aso omo dada e na e bi be ka ho e no kokko gina politician fa ye hanu ma chicha kodwo hwe kwa ye fa so treat no teachers any ano omuntumi nkasa wo kasa yes ye do kwa kurase na I never knew say teacher ni papa de ama teaching ministry na was say you punish no by throwing the person to a kurase so yes why say me no kasa wouldn't say
bushafo me fa afrefo be enumpe yamre ni me fa afrefo be enumpe 2% fra number no na hospital so fa number na frɛ WhatsApp call and answer direct na me fa na wo so kire wadwen na yetimi to aso David yenko
Nibia, William Bibia de Bogos Organo, Obia Kono Suku or training college, so about Baba Chadiano. Minia, where we are, so open national service in Bono. This will put your bribe and suddenly are posting it now to baby. And to be blanco ye. I was here, Jim, teacher for any problem, say Chicha Kojokasaya, and I know your Mayano. It's mestre. A fast swearing in the dear, a snap Nicosia, Bible to me, beer, Nimu, and Magana for. Into so.
Me da say Dr. Ren we there me who say you are on the move call say ejumantino for last words why on say my cat of to Ghana men call na change so
yo abusianfo say e beda mu nyina ma sesem abomodian na ma support ejumati anadwin so ebo Ghana 7 pm pa lawyer foi ene yemia Oyini David enso ebedi enkomo nti mesrɛ mu a mo mmɔden ana mo nhyɛ no so 7 pm to 9 pm ɛno nso na na okatechi ne lawyer Chris ana lawyer Oliver yɛbɛtɛ kyerɛ ne ahwɛ bi ne ya support bedi me kasa no eba wie no on sɛ de bia me kasa freedom fighters kofa by any face the country for de bia ka asɛm a kasa yɛbɛbɔ mmɔden ana ya bie Ghana for no any because Ghana for bebre no ano sɛ bio ɔmo wɔ nkwasum so we will eliminate them from the dark days and the bɛn say I feel we na gasa ne empenfo se mo amunim se ya agenda na ewe yeso wa nyina ne se ebomodiana ya yeden ye de a friend is saying teaching through the public address system na kokon crossing to teach the Ghanaian no about your friend say your
jina so why me ba na ka jina so ma me ba nyabotere to asore sorry
enti no ne ya say I feel we no ye be kire Ghana for constitution no tani ya kire the Bible no
Ren sorry to aso
na afi we ne be kire Ghana for about constitution no number 2 amanfo be bretaka ana makasasa dia na aba dia na aye bibisa wo ukọ asori a yekwakwu ntọkwa wo ho enye kasa na okotie ukọ ayi muslim na de mu makọbọ fom a ede na akotie hala wa kuba enye kasa na okotie everything starts with communication. Through communication and education is what we want to give to our people. And then ebeda mu nyina masete ahemfofo mpanyimfo emre na do 30 years constitution no emwayen obi enhwe kwan ebepon so ebesesa no na etumi ede Ghana me dey I propose a constitution of knowledge based constitution say betumi make sure say you dey a vocational skills technical skills training colleges ebetumi abomodi ade aboa ama ye dey we will add value to our natural resources. I will say, well, but sort rock, iron rod. And also, yet the building, kro, yet the building roads. And this is what I propose. Semper in for a journey, and no mudding come away. Yan fan quadrin minimum. Now you know how a bit me abwa, I'm on my gun and no etumpo. Medan and I share the media say, Meda Oyini David, fire from above. And I free my family, and Mama Bamunina, and paying for a mobile in a better mass.
Medasi bebre doc, medasi pa ne obra wunya edipo ajbedi. Thank you so much. That's very great. Etebusia, Mamenfa, call away. na yentoa yedwumadie no so. Amefa Kolawi. Yes sir. Yes, I would need why anybody can free.
I'm talking from Ohio.
Ohio, okay, yo. Yet yo.
Yeah, I thank everybody, all of you, for giving me the opportunity. And then also, some more can you know, say, meno, adeba, also, I'm to say, constitution, no, we have, the constitution has given the power to the president too much. Because us, on overtime appointing there are some department now. Yeah, man, ultimately appointing the public.
Right.
And you know that power, no. In case a constitution no be here, we have to look at that kind of power sharing, because if you give much power to somebody to be able to appoint people like that, I mean, if you appoint somebody, how can you do something bad and the person talk against you?
Right.
So, honor, I think, yeah, so that we can control we can control the government. If not, say, yeah, fast, they don't show up. Because, for example, Minister for Defense, or not control it. And yes, if move freeman, no more, no. We have against the president, over to you know, though only say, and yet, right, say, about because our power, over to control, like Minister of Defense, no, say, on deploy a military and our police.
Yeah, that's it.
Fire service.
Yate was here.
So
Yate was here. Why? Thank you so much. That's it.
Yeah.
Amefa, the next person. All right. Amefa, wait. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Would you want to be free?
Efreme, for free Germany, Sabruki.
Oh, free. Okay, yet.
Now, the contribution, first of all, Madam Munamas, I thought say you are doing a marvelous.
Right.
And then you will be an that courage and that boldness. No, I had the more for the best place coming.
Okay.
But my question is, David, does he have something against something and answer before? Because the question I'm with are not come up a concrete side of explanation. More or less, no, my sharing videos a lot. I've decided to contact him. But not is to attack something for what purpose? Because Freeman name more than I said. Asante is a king of Asantes. Anything Asante does is the Asantes who have right to question the king. Fine. David Asante as he claims also him. Fine. But what attack Asante? What does it bring to the board? I mean, conversation and we don't for video play. Don't for was trying to also contribute his mind concerning the change of the constitution.
Now, say, apart from Asante for no, Obi any home question say or question Otum for.
No. Everybody has right because I'm talking of the conversation I had that platform.
Okay.
Sorry. You said it. So don't run away from that.
David Nyamutrama, why? David Nyamutrama, obey no. David Nyamutrama, Mr. David Nyamutrama, Mr. Obey no. Why? Okay, all right.
No. David said Pomotino, and the word Pomotino is here. Was it the right word? Also, coming and retracting.
What did David be you know? Why?
Amika asked them, David, many know what Germany are. I have everything concerning David. Baby, I was saying, then tell me from a platform, she said, we are contributing the idea for development of the nation, which is positive. Alone he can't do nothing.
Also, my person, David Ate was here. Why? David be one. Why? David be one. Mamma for call way. Now, me call David be one. Into the Cosuneti. Mamma for last call. Now, remember David. So, yeah, hello, Minia. Would you want neighbor because free?
Oh, yeah. We did the delightful Simon. Freeman, yeah, Michelle, Michelle, no, telephone.
ɔyɛ David na mehyia mo ne ɔman Ghana kakra me de bɛka ne sɛ kakra me ka ne sɛ mewɔ Dubai a me ne wo ka sɛ na de a mesi Dubai a mesuma bebree sada na me swear say even though say me call Ghana na go me bomb say me blast people you me blast because I was so sad to say that Dubai ni bia over Dubai ni bia and so only say 3 years you don't say abri almost someone lost or labor loss or we bia according to the way our citizens no be to yeah we be and so Ghana for the what can be me program me na me su say why is it that God most evil to say you pen of the freaking throne only the put to be man one as you focus on will be kind of cry as politics will be cussing in money is the how my see a park as I mentioned on say yeah evil black man be a opening on one just here so baby you know because I mean be party as much party bar as much Africa, even the whole of Africa. Just imagine the leader leading and promising say, ministry, some who share boss of somebody. I didn't know why you were. Then one cry sweet no mama, atamos, young from Farikas, when the our started to obey the reform of constitution obey. Who should I do see a now simple. People should buy this. There's a woman playing games of Africa. They should come and survey the country. It is in the world now. Now the world is growing. You know, Africa.
I'm ready to why Obana why in the same power. I'm ready no. Asun. Mami call David is so. David. Yemi abema no ose adewone asante here.
What's the matter kind of you are just a coward. You don't have balls between your legs, all right? I mean, I'm not afraid of anybody. Listen to me. I choose what I choose to say. I am telling you, say free mind become a asem. Na if a doctor for one, me pa me kwa contrast until na be shem opa ko bia page. Listen, this is my opportunity. I declare 2022 say a year of payback. I'm telling you. If I now have the opportunity to speak here, I feel that Niama who busami adiana se fa bankura wa me de sante ne baba be fam. Meanwhile on top banku, me de ne baba be shem. So if you want to you can go to hell. I don't care. What I make a sure no. You know where I stay, you know where I live. Even Angela Merkel, on to me finance and come the new German chancellor, on to me finance and come with Germany. Kwasia. Who just say and near my Santin or the saying Asante or Hene Asante Memo into Asante phone one what right to say or you be more criticizing. Are you mad? What about them? I didn't see no so yeah Hene Asante Memo. As some buy a fetch phone with the whole Ghana or dinner no bedroom. I didn't attack the Ghana phone in our what you mean no bedroom? Oh yale. Whoever you call yourself, no, so you have to sound wakasa. What me bon time for say, why me bo fu pa baby a wo bia no, ma me country wo sanche hene no kra no, or the German police station aboaba.
Mwakuma mra from David. Mwakuma mra from.
Say, me baby or two baby, I'm so fucking. I don't give a fucking damn about this. And don't you have a chance to be a man? My channel, some the other time, me PS refuse and they told me letterbox to say baby, I'm a dimbo. Obi na Franka say, oh, yeah, maybe slow. What did you never me fear? What did you never be me? What would I
David,
video me yema who say hana me wo come
David enye nsembia no so di actually enye nsembia no so di actually enye nsembia no so di actually makoma bravo social media we ye hu bebre enye nsembia no so di actually why makoma bravo
wunim ni owade e bone ode de asantefo wunim awudi ode de oman no wunim se sante me ka na Ghana ntumi ntumpon Baby, I drew money here with support and Nana, who know dear, and we a leader. Coca say, not GFC, Yamani and pay for the Shemino. Now what or the signing view or the envelope. 2020, or moving election. A Kuswadu Swatika do Subook, I claim, and Mamma de Belcomasi, or Bia will be live video near Bobo, Nana Smesi, Uboma real, Nana Smesi, Uboma Nana Maria, Uboma Cantan Crench, Uboma or the Sachamene, near Boboni, Chabomasa. And if and I what you say, Yakas Kumasi for Musumu Madi, the whole Asante Mai, Musumudi,
David, Mamma Shady, David, Nana Shady, David, welcome, Bravo. Nana Shady with Mega.
Papa, Maninto Sante for Mukroma, Nasa, Moya Sante for Apasia. Obi a 10 year me and Kameka. I prefer Sanka Kusas in the Mampusini da Gombeni, one who love, they support their people. Because of that, Antifuja did Simi, Obi Razia, dear be a bit me abu mina, Yan Concordanity, near Munim understand as Antipas, Yaba. Me matu omunyina say I don't fear any one of them. Muya no ma muya mitrumu pini na mugo kremu. Obi an support me bia yes antini bia no. Muya mitrumu pini.
David,
na fa be see any.
David, answer about corner or last words. Why? Once a you cut to any fact, you did very.
Siafo.
Wakuma to yam David. And then be another idea. Social media by who's our way no be pray. We have a whole lot of
Santina so much na yama hiya me kind. Aye can't anything. Ko hwe pini ne ball asante hini team.
David aye.
Na word ne say sante hini so ni tira konwa no so walk from won anyaw na konwa no ya odia o ma ma dwemu da ho no ma ye ready person mu buma sante koso ma eka ga na nyina no send the other time kwasue hunu bi be key comments bi say ai asante hini na mu no say no ye kumase fo nko ahene no ye ga na nyina ahene no ye pese odi na konwa no tse sia onya god no tonton no onya god no wi aba brochire no on ma enka the whole Ghana oba ma comment ma comment man in favor leaders no ma in favor o my man nyina masema pese me kan no 2022 a year of payback obi a wo timi wo Ghana man ho no me se me pay obi a me nya ni obi atebo afa na me ko home school ne na me ye nyina no na me sua kwan me fa so adi matem bye bye.
Me that's me David, me that's pass them. Yeah, to Safra so nya amre me ba so nya pin kokko. Ebusiafo yemre no aye be na me kai wo say ye dwumadi Ginyame Corporation for na Esoyas ne Ginyame Corporation almost say oma creative platform bia online marketplace. Baby bia pese and I say oh ade bi ton a just go to their website na fa obi bia ho na customer say betimi contact you na bibia a very simple amount. Into be call www.africangroceryshop.com. Now they will be bia akwakogo onti mayenye enkrato amra sisi ayeba na.
Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Fixthecountry Shop is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy or sell different category products such as groceries, African fabrics, waist beads, jewelry, health and beauty products, and many others goods. Fixthecountry Shop is giving you the opportunity to sell your goods online worldwide, and it's a good opportunity to increase your profit up to 50% more. It is the best buying and selling solution for the pioneers in Africa and worldwide. Fixthecountry Shop, Africa to the world.
Ebusiafo ahaya na mede dwumadi no ebesi yemredi nti mo amutimi ba so medamase mo amutimi share medamase mo amutimi comment here medamase uko Facebook your page no free mind family uko Instagram free mind family Twitter free mind family YouTube also free mind family meji di say ye nyina no ye timi asua free ye enko twetwe no mu nti medam nyinamase mo amantimi amfa mo course mo fa nchemi next time no I would try to give more time and then your dosun. And I was say yet me ma almost ample time to speak and to educate the good people of Ghana. And unti and I'm going to next time I'll try so hard to give you guys ample time to also come live to air out your views. Very simple. sɛnea mo nyinaa monim no medin ɛde chairman free mind akram